Oh god, I can't read that. I'm blind. Oh, that's what that says.
Hello and welcome to Zondell, Lands of Discordance, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e campaign. We have several of our players here once again, and
All the important
continue.
ones.
We'll continue where we left off last, with the party making their way back to Castle Ebenpeak after finding their way up out of the pit that they fought Acererak in, and ended up managing, through the skin of their teeth, more or less, in the case of some of them, to shatter the pommel that contained a fragment of Acererak's soul. After some interesting little small betrayals by two party members, one unwillingly and one willingly, which was stated that talk about that later. And is there anything else that any of you are doing as you are on your way back to Castle Ebenpeak? Benevolence will act as though you had waited at the top of the pit in case Acererak somehow flew up while everybody was taking too long to catch up to him. So you basically watched what was happening.
I cheered you guys on very strongly. Get in there, nut 'em, that's the way.
And then did nothing as it took us 4 hours to climb out of the pit.
Okay, now
You guys need some help down there?
that wasn't my fault because I found a really pretty butterfly.
Oh, okay.
And a nicely shaped boulder.
Hey, she was thick than a motherfucker. Let me tell you something.
I mean, I thought it, but I wasn't going to go there, but you took it.
She was nice and curvaceous. She was really round, you feel me? With nice lumps, bumps here and there. She had a story. She was a good lady.
And she was just a rock.
She was solid. She was a brick.
Ow.
Mighty. She was letting that all hang out. No copyright infringement.
Sill's gonna go over to, what's her name?
The
hell?
hell?
And be like, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Buddy. What the hell?
Simply.
I'm sorry about what happened.
Damn.
As I said before, I really don't think that you are.
I am. And as you know, I'll give you one of these cards, and she'll bring out the deck of cards that she has.
Oh my god. If she dies and drops that sword, I'm grabbing it.
You prepare to roll with your dice.
Okay, so you're talking about the
The deck of many more things.
no, it's 1 second, I've got it here.
Oh wait, is this not just a normal
The
deck?
deck of delirium and delight.
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just pull up which cards that you have.
There should be 11 left.
Yeah.
This is only going to go wrong.
The Eye, Lovers, the Heretic, the Spheres, the Totem, Discovery, Rumination, Dread, Effigy, Mirror, and Quake.
Quake sounds nice. Hope she draws Quake.
While we're
Okay.
next to a big ass pit.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check first to see if she is going to accept that as an apology enough.
Oh,
She's
it's
gonna
not
make a
her
Christmas
only
every
thing
time.
she's gonna apologize with.
Oh, I know, but you're trying to first get her to draw a card, so she's going to see whether or not she will do that.
That That is a 24 persuasion.
Beats her out.
Dance.
Boogie Wonderland.
Oh. Oh.
All right.
Oh boy.
Disgusting.
That's pretty great.
I'm sorry, I was sitting down. It was forced out.
It was forced out. Get out of there! You heard me!
That's a non-penny.
So, she draws the card,
Uh-oh.
looks at it, holds it up to the light, kind of. Looks very curiously as there's just a flicker of light playing across what looks to be gold and silver and something prismatic on there. Complex overlaying runic patterns.
Ooh, pretty.
She just raises a brow, looks around, shrugs and pockets it. Nothing seems to have happened.
Did you
Squidward.
know?
The best kind.
Squidward.
Hit that question mark box.
So is also gonna hand her that semi-vorpal scythe.
Yo, somebody had a scythe on him?
Wait, you're
Scythe,
giving up your
two
scythe?
scythes.
No, he's
One of
giving
them.
the semi-vorpal one.
Dang, she had
How do you
him.
make it semi-vorpal?
Reasons.
I really don't know how to use something like this.
I mean, it comes as a simple weapon.
I've practiced with the sword for a while, and it feels like a dagger, pretty much. I could try using it, I suppose. Anything special it does?
If you cut off someone's head, the head can reanimate.
And what happens to the body?
I don't know. I've never used it before, to be honest. You have to attune to it.
Alright.
Money in the bank, that's all I heard.
And if I were to use it on you,
I mean, you can. It's your right.
look, Sil, you have helped all of us plenty of times get out of a few rough spots. But you've also been a shitty racist asshole more often than not. And you just tried to help a lich kill the rest of us just so that you could survive.
No bueno, bro.
How close is they are they talking to the rest of the party?
Everybody can go ahead and make a perception check. She's not trying to be quiet about it.
It's like, I know. I never.
I'm new here, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna
is
let
still
them.
kind of new to me, being
I
with
got
so
15.
many people.
I pull out the popcorn and start eating.
Time out. You said it's new to being around people, so your first instinct is to get them
23 passes.
killed.
So we've worked and fought alongside each other for a while now. I realize it's not been years like you and Utkan, but I honestly don't know what to think of you other than that anytime that we get into a dangerous situation now, I'm going to be wondering whether or not we need to knock you out if it looks like you aren't immediately attacking whoever it is we're fighting.
I think she needs faith in her goddess again.
I think she needs to get hit on the head real hard.
And
What if I fly up and drop her on her head? That's useful.
you work for Strahd, which means you're going to be around my sister even more when I may not be around for one reason or another.
Yeah, but I already put in my 2 weeks notice, so I'm not going to be working for him for too much longer.
I wasn't aware of that.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to go with y'all if y'all ever went anywhere. But, yeah, I don't really feel like working for him is going to work out for me that well. He wants to do more peaceful things. I don't. So
Well,
it doesn't
figured
really
out
work
that
out.
part at least. Look, having this blade was not anything I even considered when I was just on the streets and then helping Giselle get to Castle Evan Peak for the interview and all of that. It's certainly a lot more responsibility than I expected. There's a few who think perhaps it's too much, a few who think it'd be better in their hands, possibly even true in some, though I have no desire to just rip everything apart and rebuild. And there are some who think that I should just hang on to it. But you have to, not just for myself, but for everybody else who's with us, you have to be showing that we can trust you again. Because I honestly don't think that most of us would want a time where you just simply kill me or whoever ends up holding it at the time, if I'm already dead, and let you just take it and wish all of the elves away.
I mean, I never trusted you from jump, but I mean, who am I? Just a rock. Just a rock in a hard place.
Beat by motherfucker.
I think it might be best for everyone if I just wasn't around anymore and had the time to reflect on my actions.
I mean, or you can just like let us beat you within an inch of your life, then bring you back, and then maybe you'll learn something.
No, we don't need violence. We
Dobbs
can do
picks
a
up his sword.
ceremony and
I'm-
atone for their sins.
I mean, look, I'm one. What I believe in, what my God has instilled in me, is that no one betrays their friends. It's what I hate. It's what I will seek after. Hence why the first time I met Syl, I was gonna uppercut her, but I didn't. Point being, beat her an inch of her life. Maybe she'll learn. All in favor?
Dobbs starts moving closer to Syl.
That's one
Duh.
right there.
Don't forget who paid you.
Who paid me?
Who paid Dob? It was me.
And Kraz, I don't want to hear about unnecessary violence. You were going on an undead killing spree way back when. I do not want to hear. I do not want to hear.
Yeah, but like to be
And-
fair,
wait,
I mean,
wait.
they're undead. They're already dead. So.
Yeah, but what's worse?
And
I'm
you also
dead.
were wanting to fight me.
So therefore, what's worse, undead or betraying your friends? Because last time I checked, friendship is way more important than some stupid undead person that just looked at you with a rolling eyeball because he couldn't keep it straight. Okay? That is a medical condition. All I'm saying is, Syl's great. She's kept us alive, but she's kind of an idiot sometimes. So why don't we just beat her within an inch of her life, non-maliciously, just, kind of like payback. Call it even, Steven.
I mean, well, we are doing the atonement ceremony tonight. I mean, she could join us in that and atone.
Can I sit
If
on
she
her?
really means it.
Can I sit on her?
That's
mean,
not
so,
part of the
so
ritual.
like I go over
God.
to him. I go over to Benevolence and be like, you know she got both parts, right?
She got what?
That could be a problem. She got both parts.
No, I meant like sit on her chest.
Oh,
Hey, man,
I thought
I
you
didn't
just
say
meant like a
fladdle her. Oh God.
Oh,
What do you
well, I
think
was just
this
looking
is?
out, man.
She cannot handle these thunder thighs, and I smack my thighs with
Flakes
like
go
a
everywhere.
Go ahead and roll a 1d20.
me.
Yes.
First smack,
Oh,
first smack
God.
in his thighs.
It's a 17.
There's a low rumbling that comes from further up the remains of the
Oh,
mountain
no.
range, as there is an echoing sound after smacking the thighs hard enough.
You see that? That's what we call rock solid, baby.
Everybody go ahead and make perception checks.
I mean, 23.
Oh, shit.
Meanwhile, I'm flexing. I'm flexing.
12.
So is this guy a geomancer? What's going on?
He's a
Slapping his
gargoyle.
thighs and like the mountains are shaking.
24 for Syl.
25 for Baron.
13 for Dobbs.
Good thing Baron has a Pegasus pony.
I got 18.
Oh
14.
yeah. So if anything's flying, you'd be the first to go.
Oh, I'm just flying out of there.
Passive 27 for the creator.
That laugh that went robotic sounded like Kefka for a second.
Yo, it really did.
All right, so everybody can see and hear as snow starts rumbling and rolling down the mountain towards you all.
All right, now pause. Do I see their face? Do I see their face?
You can see everybody's faces. As they see
I'm
what's
looking at the
going
door.
Just moderately slack
Oh.
child.
Oh my God.
Benevolence, you're a dwarf, right?
A what?
I don't know what your character is.
No, he's
I'm a
literally
gargoyle. I'm literally a gargoyle.
A gargoyle. Okay.
Yeah, that's where all the rock jokes are coming
He's
from.
He's a
Okay.
boulder.
That's why I thought you were a dwarf.
I don't
Or
blame
no,
him.
I always thought he was fucking gnome.
What?
We both could not be wrong, or he's a fucking gargoyle.
Yeah, he's literally a rock. Sentient rock.
Hi. So, wait a minute.
Let's go.
Another avalanche? No, not again.
Guys, messed up. Your mind's off.
Is it nighttime?
Not yet.
How close to being nighttime is it?
How far away is this?
It's like about 4:30
Crap.
in the afternoon.
You can fly at night, can't you?
I can fly at night. I can't fly in the day. I can just jump really high in the day. So like I can't use my wings to glide. I can use them to jump. Pretty much.
Yeah. The avalanche itself at present is about 550 feet, and it is rapidly advancing towards you all.
Whisper, Whisper, become something big. Get us out of here.
Grass, hop on! And Pegasus Pony flies away.
I guess we'll all just jump onto Dobbs' back again.
Or
Away, my steed.
Who's the robot laughing?
that's gaming wolf.
Oh
And
my
he's
god.
going-
Hefka.
He literally sounds like a
Destroying the world
DBZ
again.
fusion. He sounds like a DBZ fusion.
Yeah, no.
Like it's
Final Fantasy VI villain.
Oh my gosh.
I fucking love Kafka.
I guess. What? Haste and then like. Oh no, probably Expedious Retreat.
Depends on what you want to do.
Are they the same thing?
No,
Oh no,
they're not.
I have haste once per day. Nope. Expedious Retreat. That puts me to 80. On my dashes.
Yeah, so we got 30.
And I will double dash.
Becoming
So-
more slowly.
160. So whoever wants to jump on.
Me.
Gaming Wolf, you might want to reconnect because you are definitely more robotic than Data.
Oh my gosh, it's Skynet. No.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
I'm trying to figure out if I can outrun just with my base speed.
What's that?
What'd
What's
you
your
say?
base speed? Aaron.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying I'm gonna try to outrun it, but I actually don't know how fast an avalanche would go.
Only
Yeah,
one way to
that's-
find
like
out
60?
if
That's-
you live.
That's why I Expedious retreated, and now I double dash, so that's 160 a turn.
Mm-mm.
And while I'm dashing, I am not impeded by difficult terrain, Micah. I'm mobile.
I'm jumping on whoever said, come on, whoever wants to go. Ain't no way I'm getting out of this. I am not getting buried in snow again. I'll
I
be
carry
damned.
3 light people.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna
Wait.
run. I'm gonna run with him.
Okay,
We don't
so-
know how much I actually weigh, right?
He's real heavy.
You calling me fat?
I'm calling you a rock.
Rock solid.
Well, I crush man's head between thighs like sparrow's eggs.
Okay. So, at present, you have the rolling hill itself, which leads down toward the tower, and then beyond it levels out a bit before going back up and leading toward Castle Eben Peak.
So, how far away is the nearest safe spot?
The tower is about 150 feet away right now.
Oh, great googly moogly. So, are we like looking down on it, or are we looking up at it, or is it like
Are we-
level?
It is.
Are we about to bury
further
the
down.
tower?
It is further down than where you are right now.
Can I use my wings to like slow my fall if I was to just like jump towards it?
I would say that'll give you maybe 5 to 10 feet, depending on your jump distance.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
it'd be 5 if it's just your default jump, but if you're using like a jump spell or something else to get yourself boosted up, maybe you might get further.
Oh no, I was just like I'll just kind of jump the whole way down, but if it's more
Right.
down towards us, like I'm jumping away.
That's what I'm saying. Because the
Oh.
slope isn't like massively steep, you wouldn't get much at a distance because you don't have a height to jump from. You would get some, but it depends on if you're using, any spell or anything to get yourself higher up. If you'd get more than 5 or 10 feet extra distance.
Okay, well I do have 3 times my jumping. I do have 3 times with my wings, like I was saying. I do get 3 times my jumping height. So.
Creator is going to activate flight mode. It lasts for a minute. He's going to time it for when the avalanche gets close and try and make it above it. Dobbs has an athletics of 37 at this point.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's...
No.
But
How you hitting what?
Benevolence, what's your strength modifier?
I've
It's
got
plus,
some
it's
things.
plus 13, but still.
No, your strength modifier, not your athletics.
Oh, oops, sorry. Plus 5. It's perfect. It's a 20.
Okay, so
Yeah.
8 feet would be normal. You get triple that, so you can leap up to 24 feet
Mm-hmm.
off the ground. So I'd say just gliding, you would be going into the next turn movement-wise, but you wouldn't be moving. If you landed, you could run again. But yeah, you can get up off the ground a decent distance.
Okay, because... So can I basically jump, like, forward enough to get, like, more distance than I would just running? Or no? Because the slope isn't, like you said, it's not that big, so...
Right. So, like I said, you would be carrying your distance on the next turn further without having to actually spend your movement because you've got the momentum.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, we'll do that because, yeah, nobody's going to be able to carry me. And Whisper can't turn into some, like, giant dinosaur that I can ride. Or at least because he's not here, I guess.
So I grab, I guess, Yolinda, Soliloquy, and
Yolinda
somebody
can
else.
fly, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Who can't fly?
Me?
So I grab Sil. Who else?
Why don't we
Good
use this
rundown.
as Sill's teaching moment and, like, tie her
I
up?
grab him by the
Leave
back
her.
of his neck.
Isn't it still pretty heavy?
No, she's actually like really thin despite how tall she is. She's like
Well,
around 70.
I have 25 strength. My carrying
Wait.
capacity.
He can carry me.
I carry up to 700 and some odd pounds.
Hey, man, I ain't over 700. You ain't finna... You ain't
Yes,
gonna
but
tell
you've
me
got
I'm-
multiple people that he's grabbing as well.
Yeah.
So-
That's. I climbed up. Well, okay, what you missed was I climbed up this fucking cliff face on a rope with 3 people on my back. So.
Look, man, push come to shove. What we gonna do is, I'ma jump with him holding me. That way we can all get some real good air. And I'ma just start dropping people off like bombs. And tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
Oh my god.
No? We can't do that?
He's
Alright.
gonna like kick flip off Dobbs' chest while he's midair and get extra air.
Never
Okay.
seen Adam.
So, who is going to be carried by Dobbs?
Still's just gonna run over there.
Cool.
Okay.
The movement speed.
Take me, my steed.
Like I said, double dash, 180. I take off. I grab. Whoever grabs onto me grabs them onto me at this point.
Yo,
so-
I grabbed. Fuck all y'all. I ain't getting stuck in no avalanche
Wait,
again.
so dash doubles your speed, right?
Expedient
but then
retreat,
expedient
bonus
retreat.
action dash.
Oh, she has 150 feet then.
Yeah.
I can go 120 feet if I dash.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad everybody's so fast, damn it. Meanwhile, I'm a big old boulder that can't roll down the hill to save his life. I'm glad everybody's so fast.
You could like tuck in like a Goron,
So-
be like a death boulder.
Okay.
Be like a bowling ball.
Wait, what does this?
All right, go ahead.
Oh shit! I can do that as a rogue anyway.
So, Avalanche can move up to 500 feet per turn.
Mm-mm.
It's 500 feet away. We can make
It's 550. So you all get one more round of movement before it is about to collapse down on you all.
That's a tower is 100 feet
and-
away.
Yeah. So
Mike,
anybody who has already gotten, well, Syl had 120, so she'll easily be able to get to it. Action to open the door.
She has 150.
Okay, so yeah, you get to the door and open it up for everybody, unless you're
Do
going to shut
I?
it right behind you.
No, she's gonna leave it open for everybody. This time.
so what's your wing thing glide do? Cause I gotta jump.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, so basically, I get, because of my wings, I get triple the jump.
Oh, I cast jump on myself. And while he's on me, I use advantage of his wings.
Can we break the game like that?
Like,
Um,
a gargoyle
So
anywhere.
Excuse me.
I would suggest,
Casting it on him.
yeah,
Yes.
cast it on him. Have him jump while
Wait.
you're hanging on to him.
What is the
So
jump
you're
spell?
leaping at the same time. But the only thing is that is going to reduce it partially because of benevolence having to hold the weight rather than you holding the weight.
I mean, with 20, with me having plus 12 to athletics, if I have to hold the weight, like, can I roll for that or no?
Well, you got 20 strength. He can technically carry me unburdened.
Right. It's just other people with you.
I
You get
don't
rage?
have anybody with me. Nobody voted to join
Okay.
the vote.
That's what I was asking before, is who's
Oh,
going
yeah.
with.
Oh
So
yeah,
if
no,
it's-
we left them. Oh, we
so
left
if it's
them.
just the two of you, yeah, you're safe. You got above the whole thing.
Oh, we chilling, we cruising. What's up, y'all? Y'all
Yeah,
look small.
Creator's gonna use his 20-foot fly speed for 1 minute to get above. I'll cast the jump on him and zoom above it. I don't want to be in the tower when it goes over with the avalanche.
There's a basement.
There's always a basement.
You know what?
Oh wait,
what
Sil
there
doesn't
also
know
is?
about the basement. Never
There's
mind.
gravity goes down. That's a lot of fill.
What is this gravity you speak of?
Okay. So, since everybody
It's
else
being bent
was
right now.
running without going
Mm-mm.
with benevolence stabs or Syl just running as fast as they could.
Kraz and Baron are flying in the air. Pegasus
Okay,
going.
so you two are flying.
Yeah, we've been. As soon as that shit started falling down, I was like, "Come on, Kraz," and he hopped on. I
Yeah.
assume she hopped on.
Whisper
I
would
called
have
for her.
just
I just started jumping down, crouching tiger, hidden dragon style.
So what are you using then, or you're just trying to act cinematic?
I was saying for my dash, because I do have slow fall as well, so I could jump down the slope towards the tower.
Okay.
I was trying to be cinematic, but
Okay.
if I have to,
So
I don't
that
care.
will help probably get you like an extra 5 feet at the start of your turn that we're getting to. What is your movement speed itself, though?
It is 50 plus 10 because I got Eldritch mobility from the sword reforge.
Okay, so if you did
And
the dash,
he's
then
dashing.
you got 120 feet. So you're 30 feet from the tower right now. So you will be able to get into the tower if you wish to. You maybe have just enough movement to get around the tower if you wanted to go to the other side. But those would be your two options. There's literally nothing else that's visible as something to block part of the avalanche.
I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in.
I would suggest closing the door.
Am I the last person? I'm the last
Yeah.
person in? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely. Because I was gonna say if I wasn't, I was gonna like wait by the door and get ready to just slam it shut.
Everybody else is in the air.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna slam the door shut and maybe try to like chair in front of it.
And let's see whether or not the door can hold up.
I believe I can fly.
Caw,
Spread
caw.
my wings and touch the sky.
Don't do like
Can we see if
Icarus
there's
or
a way
you're gonna
down,
die.
like the basement area?
Well, you guys have never been in the tower. You could check around, I guess.
We went in there.
Yeah, they went in there. She
Still
still just
didn't
never
go in.
explored.
Yeah, Sil didn't explore to find the basement, and Frost hasn't been in there before, and you two are the only two in there.
Oh, okay. Let's stab.
Who did Sil just stab again?
No, I'm just joking.
Evil character's evil.
First killing everyone.
I swear it wasn't me.
You got the wrong guy.
Okay. So the door does break from the sheer amount of snow slamming into it.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a shocker.
Frost and Sil, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Ooh.
Unless my dice says otherwise. That's 17 plus
God, I rolled a 4, but
25.
thankfully I had +8. I got 12 overall.
Sucks for you.
Like, I'm a ninja. Oh god, an avalanche!
Okay. So, Frost, you take 13 bludgeoning damage as the snow quickly slams you into a wall.
Nani?
Yeah, for real.
And Sil, you take half that as you manage to at least grab hold of part of the stonework center support before the snow just knocks you back and you at least lessen the impact.
Alright.
Reaction.
Can I use my reaction to take half that damage again?
Cheese me no like it.
That was evasion, right?
Yeah.
Let me check that because I'm pretty sure that's from an attack.
No,
This
it's
is from a
everything.
foe I can see. The snow is a foe.
Oh, nice. I have evasion too.
At a certain
It's
evasion.
a 4th level spell. Oops.
No, it
So
is
it's-
specifically because it was dexterity. Okay. So it
Yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, it just says certain area effects, not attacks. Just wanted to double check on the phrasing. So yeah, you evade and reduce that. Basically.
No, I take no damage if I succeed on the saving throw.
Right.
Yay!
I failed, but I still have evasion. I just looked it up. My character actually has it.
Okay, so then you
7+1.
reduced.
You could take half.
So I take half. So I healed myself 6 health because I took 13. So I rounded down.
Yeah.
And just halved it.
All right.
Fun little unintended consequences.
Yay.
All right. Eventually, the rumbling does cease. The tower is 2/3 buried in snow, both surrounding it and poured into a considerable amount. There is a pocket of air, at least, for Syl and Frost, but they don't look like they are getting themselves out very quickly.
Circle around to the top of the tower.
Okay.
So we're like straight up buried.
Oh yeah.
Like a little pocket of air. Like we have like no movement. We're like, oh fuck, the snow.
Can we climb up the
sleep.
the stairs to the tower to see if we can?
Right now, you are buried in snow. You may make strength checks at disadvantage to try getting yourself moving through it. It's like you have just your shoulders and part of your arms free. You are considered restrained.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
I'm just gonna roll it.
Kraz, do you have that burning hands thing? Can we help melt the snow? I think they might be in trouble in the tower in there.
Disadvantage. So that's L1. Fuck you. It was 18 at first.
God, I rolled a 20 and a 6. God damn it.
Well, at least you didn't roll a 1.
So I got a 10 with the 6 plus 4.
Okay. So last spell for the day.
I'm just like.
As he circles back around to the tower, let go, dive to the top of the tower, cast Thunder Wave as I hit it, and try and punch through the top.
You're trying to punch through the stone itself?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So,
I mean, when I'm coming in, can I smack it? Like, if I'm close enough since I'm hanging, if that's the case, if we're trying to punch through it, can I, like, hit it and cast, like, I don't know, Thunderous Smite and Thundering Smite?
Yeah,
Like, any of
bring the
those?
shield
gotta-
down in
I gotta
front of
pee real
me,
quick.
and use that to take the brunt and Thunder Wave as I hit it, to try and get through, help to get through.
Yeah, we just out here doing the damn thing. All right, we gonna pimp smack the cover of this tower. It's not gonna know it hit him.
This is gonna hurt.
Me, you, or all of them.
Okay. So those doing spells or other attacks that require a roll, stone does have an AC, so go ahead and roll to see whether or not you actually manage to hit it hard enough to start damaging it.
I hope you whiff.
Hey.
1. Oh, well.
Wait, do I have to
somebody
do
hit
it?
with the stone.
Is it me or is it him?
What can I use my proficiency with this?
Are you using a weapon that you have proficiency for, or a spell?
No, it's me. It's me. I'm holding the shield, and then he's casting. What was it? Thunderwave.
Well, my idea was to drop from you and then crash into the top and Thunderwave as I hit it with the shield in front of me.
Yeah. So basically, we
Are
were
you
gonna be
proficient
on
with
thunder.
shields then.
Yes.
I am. Oh.
Yes, I'm a fighter.
Okay. Well, some are proficient with it that take multi-classing options, and some aren't. Depends on if you started with it or not. So that's why I wanted to double check.
Wait. So let me make sure I get this right. You're dropping me, or we're dropping together?
I'm dropping from you, and you can come behind if you want.
I mean, might as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, currently you just hang out, dog.
I'm
You ain't part of the
chilling.
plan.
Oh, I'm just chilling. All right, well, I'm going with him. I mean, we can both go into it, and I can just do Thunderous Smite while I'm doing it.
Man, this was a cool tower we had for a half episode.
All right. So yeah, you may use your proficiency since you're using a shield. Go ahead and roll to attack it, and then whoever else is attacking it, roll.
Same
as
for
well.
me. Oh wait, can I help him so that it's advantage?
Well,
Since we're
I got a
both doing it?
22.
Oh, he doesn't need it. Maybe I need it. I gotta hold on. Math hard. Oh, that's what that 18.
Okay. You both do hit the rock, the stone of the tower.
Okay. So you're casting Thunder Wave, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna need anything else to break it? Or
Well, I mean,
An adamantium weapon would have been awesome.
right? I don't think I have one of those.
I haven't
Still
asked for equipment. I haven't asked for equipment since like the beginning of this campaign. It's been a minute.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Is he gonna be able to do it by himself?
Depends on the amount of damage. Because it's secured, it's not going to just automatically push away. He is going to be damaging it in the process.
Okay, well I might as well
I-
do it too. So
I get
I'll
to
do.
use part of my athletics to do this, right?
Why? You're
'Cause-
falling.
Cause I'm fishing, okay?
No, it's
You're
just
you're falling from the air as
If-
a dive bomb.
if you're doing it, this spell's just the spell damage that it has. I will say you can add 1 bludgeoning damage, just from the simple fact of you hitting the thing.
Oh, that hurts.
But you know, you're
Do I get to add
you
my fall
hitting-
damage?
you didn't fall from high enough really to do that. Otherwise, it'd be adding to you as well.
I was aware of that when I did this.
Where is it? Where's? Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm gonna Thunderous Smite it while it's making a melee a weapon attack. It is a bonus action.
This is super anime, by the way.
Hey,
This is
This-
epic.
the Rising
This
Shield
is-
hero.
I'm so excited. This is epic.
Rising. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I don't have to roll for that, but I do 1 plus 2d6. Okay. mm, Where's my d6? It's right in front of me.
I mean, it does 2d8.
I did. I
I
did.
got with the plus 1,
5.
15.
I got 6. So 21 together.
Okay. You definitely can hear the roof cracking and breaking in multiple places, but it does not fall through.
Yay.
Is there a entrance from the top?
There is. This was a floor before part of the tower fell.
We jump in.
It is pretty packed with snow. The snow kind of went over the slope, so you may certainly start digging.
Okay. Do we have to roll for that?
Find one of the cracks and stab it. Fuck this digging shit. We gotta get
Oh. Since I'm 700 pounds, can I just like step on it?
Right?
Like, since we're gonna use that in my flight. Wait a minute, I dropped from the sky at 700. Yo, Micah. Okay, if we're gonna use that for
Okay,
how
but the
much
thing,
you can carry.
but the thing is that you were gliding, not flying. You leaped up and you basically glided down to just slightly above the tower, because you're talking about it's the 2nd floor.
Okay. In that sense, I'll give you that. However, since I'm 700 pounds, can I just like step on the crack and we just like go through? Since I'm 700 pounds.
So you're asking to roll to step on a crack and break Benevolence's mother's boulder back?
Hey, that's not benevolence. Look here, damn it! Don't twist the goddamn words. Just let me.
Activate Zephyr on the sword, and I'm using it on the crack.
All right, I'm stepping on the same crack that he's. So you swing first, and then I'll step.
We're just down here. Help us. Get us out.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
Wait, did we lose somebody?
While, yes, gaming will for some reason popped off. Don't know if that's disconnect.
It's
That
bad.
must have been.
18.
Okay.
11 slashing and 7 force.
Okay.
Nice.
As you are both in the middle of attacking it, I just want Syl and Frost to make a strength check as trying to get yourself out of the snow a little bit. See if you can get yourself any movement.
The skies fall. Oh god, rocks fall.
Alright.
I was
Bada
not
bing,
going to say
bada
anything
boom,
yet.
baby.
You
Yeah.
finally figured it out.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I just like jump in the air with my 24 feet and just drop back down?
And deal 1d10 bludgeoning. Yeah. But
I mean, it'd be that's what we call that's what we call dropping it like it's hot. You feel me? You feel me?
I have the power.
In me butt cheeks.
alright, so Syl and Frost, what are your strength checks?
Oh, mine was really bad. It was. I rolled a 20 and a 6, but it was disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's an 8 for me.
Oh.
Okay.
Dog.
So your previous one was a 1,
Yo.
so you ended up burying yourself even more. And
You're
then
doing better.
You managed to just barely get yourself unburied to what you previously were. And then you hear cracking sound above you. And then the roof seems to shift, and then it's quiet, and then a cracking sound again before the roof and 2 idiots on top of the roof tumble down toward you.
700 pounds just fell on top of you.
I weigh.
Like
That is 18 bludgeoning damage to Syl and Frost.
I weigh 300 pounds, not including my equipment.
And I'm 700. That's a whole grand of big beefy meat, boys.
So it's like a ton, a actual ton of a roof, and just fell on top of them, and they took
Okay.
13 damage.
But wait,
18.
here's the thing.
And
To wrap this all up, we have to pose like we did some shit.
before you get a chance to pose, I want you two to make dexterity saving throws because you fell down with the rock into
Great
the snow
googly
beneath
moogly.
it. That was
So-
cracking it.
Oh, you're buried now.
Since I'm made of rock and I fell with the rock, can I be one with the rock?
I mean, you'll just plummet into the snow, but it'll make a difference on whether or not you take
Like the
damage
23.
or, whatnot.
Well, no, because of my so great rockness, I can tell when it's like about to hit the ground. And no, okay, I'm not even gonna try for that one. That was a stretch.
Hey, Chris, what do you think they're doing in there? I mean, it's taking a long time for them to dig out.
Unnatural 20. Let's go.
I
So
got
the
a 23.
The two of you somehow manage to position your weight on the falling rubble in such a way that it still is not sinking too low. You're like up to your halfway up your shins to your knee in snow, but posing on top of it as if you somehow
Strike
had
the
done
pose.
something
There's nothing to
so
it.
amazing.
No.
Even though now you have buried them in more snow and rock.
We're not concerned with that right now because we just
Yeah,
dropped out the
let's
sky with our super hot firedness and crashed through a roof. And then we stuck the landing. Therefore, we have to pose. We'll get them up in a second. We're posing.
Vogue, 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 Vogue.
Anime pose.
Blue
Anime
steel.
pose again. Blue steel.
we need,
No.
we need like an
wait a minute.
interdimensional photographer to show up and just take a snapshot and disappear.
Yeah, it's just random like Fey person just and then runs off. Hey, we should get our friends now.
I grab a random ham and pull up.
Help me.
Yeah, same.
I started digging.
Wait, I hope I pull up Syl so I put her back in.
Go, both of you go ahead and make an investigation check, as there's so much rubble and snow that's buried it. You gotta first find out.
Dude, yes.
Dirty 20.
Investigate me.
14.
Okay. Frost gets pulled out pretty easily. Sill's still buried.
I gotta search for her again.
Okay, Sill, go ahead and make a strength check. See if you can get yourself loose any. Make it a little easier on them to try and find you.
Hey, Sil, karma's a bitch,
Is it-
yo.
Is it disadvantage still?
Oh yeah, you've got even more piled on top of you. It would be a double disadvantage if the system had it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at least it's a 19.
Yeah.
So you managed to get enough moved for getting a room for air to come in and for an arm to reach out so they know where you're at. You're still buried, but at least they know where you are.
Pull him out.
Wait. I see him be like, Creator, should we?
No, this is Dobbs. The
Oh,
guy.
Dobbs, my bad. Dobbs, should we? I mean, it is Sill. And wasn't I just talking about paying her back?
But did she try to stab you?
The first time I met you, yeah. Yes, you
did.
did. Okay. Yes, you did. Because we were gonna fight in that room, and then they settled everything down because we were
But
gonna
did
fight.
you die?
I guess we should get her up. I reach out and do I see her?
Yeah.
No. Yes, I see her. Okay, so I'm gonna pull her up. Do I have to roll for that, or is it just kind of automatic?
Just a strength check.
Okay.
Straight.
No, just straight.
A
Okay.
2.
15. Wait. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
It takes a little bit of work, using one hand to move some of the rubble and snow off enough to pull, without having to have the Sill's head and other arms get caught up on rubble that had fallen down.
I totally thought we were higher up. I wanted to, like, boulder down. I was gonna take the D6 per whatever.
Yeah, well, it's just getting up 24 feet up is great, but the tower isn't that much taller, but it's still at least a single floor before it becomes ruins. And now you've removed that roof, so...
It's a skylight, okay? We are
It's a
adding.
new addition.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
The roof is on fire.
It just works.
Somebody said they needed an observatory.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I call feng shui remodeling.
Alright, but eventually you are able to get them up and out.
Oh.
So the first thing I'm gonna say,
Sill's gonna hug Benevolence and be like, my hero.
I'm letting you know right now, I'm so weirded out. I'm so weirded out. I'm gonna be like, Sill, did you smoke something before you decided to grab me?
Should I have?
No. Dear
Evidently
God.
he smoked the landing. I mean,
But
Maybe
can we
one of the
talk?
rocks fell on my head a little too hard.
Okay. Well, hey. Just kind of pat her on the head, like, there. Good little coconut.
what were you gonna say there, Aaron?
I'm just gonna be like, question: am I to believe that you're a geomancer? Did you cause that avalanche? What's your thought?
So can I roll? No, I'm a paladin. I can't do that. Hey, did we get our
I don't-
alignment
I
reset?
I don't know what your character is.
Not
You're
yet.
made-
Unless it-
you could easily just be like,
Oh, so
Yeah.
I'm lost.
yes, I
Yeah,
am.
yeah, yes, I am. I am. They call me the wonderful, the powerful, the great, rock solid Warlord. ... Benevolence. ... Rock solid.
Damn.
Dot dot dot.
You must have a
...
lot of powerful magicians in your group.
Wait, magician. Wait, that's what a geomancer is? Oh, I'm not that.
Oh,
That's in game. That's in game. That's
Okay.
that's actually in game. I'm not that.
I'm just
Wait
gonna
a
kind of
minute,
like
no.
side eye Syl, like what's going on?
Oh,
I
I'm
have
sorry.
no idea.
I don't even remember who you are. Hi, I'm Benevolence. What's your name again?
Name's Frost. Joined these
Frost?
guys recently. It's like Frost, but without the T.
Froz.
Like
Oh.
floss with an F.
Oh.
Or yeah,
That
frost.
an R
Frost.
instead of an L.
Like brass
Well,
with an
Just
F.
type it out. Just type it out. We'll figure it out.
Well, hi. I'm Benevolence.
Mr. F.
I'm a I'm a gargoyle. I'm a paladin, but not like Kraz. I don't mind the undead. Some of them are cool, but
Interesting.
Kraz hates them. We're working through it. Every day is a new day.
Yeah, he was really upset at that lich.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, she had no nipples. I mean, it's
What?
What?
Where did
What?
you get there?
Big Rat's like, wait a minute.
yo, that was loud. He came in hot. Oh.
Well, they're a female right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, we didn't get that fixed. Oh boy. Oh no.
Yes, we need to get it.
Oh. Oh.
Fixed,
boy.
Are you in a
definitely.
wind tunnel?
I'm about to say, what
Are you
Right
driving?
now?
what wind Pokemon are you fighting?
I'm just in the cab.
Oh, he's in a cab.
He's,
Okay.
Knew
he's
it.
in his semi.
He's making money right now playing D&D.
Yo, that's smart, dog. That's smart.
So, eventually, you all are able to extract yourself from the tower and meet the others. You can see, oh, well, a little bit more of the rock of the mountain has been exposed with some of the snow poured down, but it's not completely cleared.
Is there a giant gleaming diamond on top of it now?
There's not.
Oh.
Still a
Is
fair
it
bit of
weird that
snow in there. It's just part of it that...
I thought about crystals being underneath for some reason too.
So, but unless there was something else that you all wished to discuss around the tower, such as its even more ruinous state, then I would wager you probably continue back to Castle Evan Peak again, hopefully without more slapped thighs.
No promises.
Where's the elk?
Oh shit, we were writing Elderwind.
Yep.
You,
What happened, Steve?
What's
you
that?
had parked it up near the pit.
Oh no, Steve!
Steve!
If I
Oh,
tragically
make
see a
good.
pair of antlers sticking up out of the snow.
You don't see it anywhere in sight.
Why in the hell didn't you tell us we were not on our mount? I'm sad.
Why would you worry about your move speed if you were on a mountain?
I forgot about Steve.
No. Steve.
Ah, Steve.
He was a good man.
You know, they make
Uh-oh.
spells for that.
I think that was Phil. We're sorry,
Yeah.
Crad.
We know his name. We just don't call him that because it's too complicated, like Foss.
It's Frost.
Okay. So yeah, you don't see Elderwind or the other elk. There's no sign of their tracks or anything.
Kraz will summon Steve.
Steve or
Steve.
your elk that
Steve.
you rode in on?
His
My elk.
Esteban.
Yeah, what was Sill's like special elk?
Steve.
I'm real confused now. They're both named Steve.
No.
Esteban and
So-
Steve.
I thought the thing, like the fancy thing that you wrote on to get here, was like the greater Steve that you summoned.
It's not a greater steed, it's just a regular steed. It's still
Or
badass.
Steve, yeah. But that's the one like the paladin one that you summoned.
Yes.
What's the name of the one that Sill likes?
Steve.
Elderwin. That's his
Steve.
real name.
Steve.
Old fart.
Oh
She
wow.
calls him Steve because
Hey,
she
Micah.
got drunk.
Yes.
How fast
Oh.
does Ninja's character run?
Ninja?
I believe that he would be able to have caught up, but I don't think he would have gotten around. Checking. Yeah, with the dash, he would have been able to get there on the second turn.
Okay, so we're just gonna go with he went around back.
Yeah, he just went around the tower instead of into it.
Okay.
I knew I should have done that.
Well, I mean, the tower could have been dislodged and
True.
went with. So.
That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like that's like secretly the good answer, but at the same time, an avalanche hitting a tower and standing behind it doesn't sound exciting.
So exciting.
Actually, yeah, what am I talking about? That's actually probably quite exciting.
Probably not the kind of excitement you're looking for, but exciting nonetheless.
It fills you with anticipation. So,
So I
yes.
guess we're hoofing it.
Unless you want to try and find and unbury the elk.
Oh no, they actually are dead.
Steve! Oh, Sill's just like out there yelling Steve, digging through the snow. Steve!
Do I notice any like signs of movement from the air?
Go ahead and make a investigation check at disadvantage.
Ha! Suck it, Micah. I rolled a 19 and a 16 with plus 12, so it's 28.
Okay. You do see movement in two spots.
I like call out. There's something over there. There's something moving over there.
I'm gonna go
And I'll
help him.
fly towards it. I'll fly towards the one that like she's not going to. Or I guess I'll put them both out. Yeah, just
Are
fly
they
to the
near
one
each
that they're
other?
both all going to. Yeah, are they near? I guess.
They are spread out a little bit, but conceivable they were close before the avalanche happened.
Okay, I'm gonna fly towards the closest one. And
Sill's
land
gonna
and
go to
start
the
digging.
one they're not going to. And start like using all four of her arms to dig out the area.
As you are arriving toward it, the movement itself stops.
No.
Should I fireball?
You still know the general area where it was, however.
Still digging.
Okay.
Is that like in athletics?
Burning hands to melt the snow. I mean,
We don't want to melt the elk.
Don't you?
No!
Elk
That's wrong.
burgers are delicious.
They're alright. Not better than bison.
So,
hey
eventually.
Micah.
Yes.
Might have. Hold on. There's the thingy about what I did.
Is it a good thingy?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Part of becoming an adult.
The thingy.
So. Thunderwave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real loud.
It is really loud.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've rolled to see whether or not it would cause another avalanche.
Okay, just as long as you thought about it, we're
No,
good.
no. The fact that the Trask popped up knocked a lot of snow out, and then this just loosed part that was on you guys' side. There just isn't a lot more to fall from where you are that isn't already on a slope.
What does Thunderous Smite do? The same loudness?
Yes, it was rolled on that too. It was just 2 underneath. Darn those players. But eventually you do unbury the oak. They
All of them or just 2?
the 2 of them that you were able to locate. They are not moving. There does appear to be some blood and bruising even through some of the hide itself.
Is the one that still has, is that Steve?
Yes, Elderwind.
No, Steve!
I cast Cure Wounds on Elderwin.
Alright.
Cast. Oh, I need to roll dice, don't I?
Yes.
How old is Steve?
Old.
8?
9 points of healing.
Okay.
Does it move afterwards?
It does, very slowly, a bit tired, but alive.
I do the same thing for the other one.
Steve! Steve's gonna hug
3 points of healing.
Okay.
You're welcome, Sil, and others. You should not let your mounts die, unless they're magical like mine.
Thank you. You're less likely to die now from me.
I doubt that for what we've seen tonight.
It's true. Steve, I knew Steve since he was a
Micah,
whatever baby elk is called.
can I use Alter Self to morph into something that would help me find the other elk?
It's not so much as you can't necessarily find them, so much as that they weren't moving. Whereas Elderwind and this one were moving a little bit before you guys got up to them.
Can I take some time to use this as the center and work my way around?
Go ahead, do investigation at disadvantage. As far as Elderwind, they are 19 years old.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, he's old, isn't he? He should be.
Anybody
long
want to guess
dead.
what these rolls are?
Ridiculously
An
high.
elk
or
lives 10 to
ridiculously
13
low?
Yeah, I was gonna
years
say either
in
a
the
1 or a
wild.
20.
Yeah, they
Uh,
can live up to 20, but that's part of why he's called Elderwind.
One's a 1 and one's a 2. But I have plus 13 investigation, so 14.
Okay. With how much snow there is and the lack of movement, it seems you're just digging around in the snow and just sticking a stick or something else down to try and see if you find anything and just not locating it. With how widespread the avalanche could have cast them, you're not sure. How long that this is taking while you are checking, you imagine they probably would have suffocated if not died
Hey.
from the impact.
I gave it the good old Boy Scout try, so.
Let me
He
try
doesn't
something.
care about the others. He only cares about old fart.
I pull out some sand and I cast Destroy Water all over the.
Oh my god.
You, why did you lead with that, you
You
dick?
just been holding that in your pocket, huh?
Now we're just gonna see a bunch of dead elk just tragically in a pile.
I got a lot of spells I don't know about.
Traumatized.
Holy shit. My bad. I have Destroy Water too.
Jesus, why didn't you lead with that?
Okay, so it's up to 10 gallons in an open container within range. I mean, it's technically doesn't matter if it's a container or not, but what level
Cast
are
it
you
at a higher
casting
level.
at? Because that makes a big difference on how much you're clearing, because 10 gallons is not a lot when you count how much snow there is.
Let me see this real quick. Third level spell slot.
Okay. You do manage to find one, which is completely battered and not moving at all. You can see there's even just part of its mouth was open as it got buried, and you can see some snow shoved in down through its throat.
Spare dying.
Oh god.
Pretty sure it's dead, dude.
Should I tell him or?
Yeah.
He's gonna think he can't heal anymore.
Does anyone have a diamond?
So
Leo's
it does not do anything when you do spare the dying because it is already dead.
Well, I mean, there's some Revivify back at the,
Yeah, we're not spending 500 gold on a fucking elk.
No, I have Revivify.
You have a 500 gold diamond?
Wait,
Is it
what?
300?
I don't think it's 300 or...
I think it's 3 for... Yeah, it's like 500 for Raise Undead. Which Leo now has.
Wait a minute. Is Maker not here anymore?
Do you want to tell him, or...
Maker's not here. Only creator.
Yeah, it's Dobbs and Creator is here right now. Maker is assisting with stuff at the castle.
Creator, you don't have diamonds with you?
Am I supposed to carry diamonds everywhere?
I'm just asking. It was just a question.
No.
Okay. See how just easy that was? So no one has diamonds is what we're hearing. No one.
We have 4 mounts.
De Beers has diamonds.
Not here in any event.
Well, That's not gonna help us. Well, that stinks. I mean, I can always cast Find Steed, and we can just get another one. Or is this one special?
Will it belong to Castle Ebon Peak?
Well, if he asks
So,
what happened,
probably
I
have to be
sneezed.
compensated.
No, I sneezed. It wasn't my fault. That's
No,
the
it's
story.
totally your fault.
Shut up, Sil.
Oh yeah, you
I-
saved me, so I'm not gonna say it was your fault.
Dobbs pipes up. The Lich killed them?
Aha! What
Would
happened
that
was
be dishonest?
no, because of the Lich, we're here. Therefore, if we were never here, they would have died. Eh? Eh?
They died in conjunction with the Lich.
Exactly. We were hype about the Lich.
It was
I
back
s-
to back.
I smacked my thigh in celebratory gargoyleness.
How much?
Well,
how much
we
does
leave
a
that one
elk
out.
cost, Yolinda?
To be quite honest, I don't know. That's not the sort of stuff that I typically have much interaction with when at. Giselle's
Well, would it be okay if I
parents'
just paid for one, or paid for them? Since I kind of feel bad that I helped cause this, and I don't know. Can I just pay for my damages?
I'm sure it would be, but I don't have a clue on how much it would be.
Okay.
Quartermaster's
But
gonna be pissed.
Yeah, Baron will pay for it whenever they get back.
Yay, more drinking money for me.
I was
Steve's
about to
gonna
say-
just be like hugging Elderwin and be like, "I'm sorry, Steve. I don't know what came over me," and just start crying.
What happened to Sil? I've never seen Sil cry before. Somebody drug her. Am I missing something? We kill a Lich and she has emotions?
That seems. That kind of is what happened. Yeah.
I mean, before you
Oh,
used to only
wait.
care about
What
tentacle
happened?
people.
Well, I don't think I actually know what that collar did that you took off.
No one knows. It's a mystery.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about new Sil, but I guess as long as you're not trying to stab people, we're fine. Anyway, so we're buying the elk. We're not lying about the elk. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Yes, I will buy the elk. It's 2 elks, right? It's 2 elk.
Dobbs is just like apples and bananas, I guess.
Apples and bananas.
And I cannot find how much an elk would cost in 5e.
Oh my god, he said apples and bananas. I'm okay.
I'm not. That's ridiculous.
Fine.
So a horse is 50 gold.
Is elk like?
A
More
draft
on-
horse.
It'd be more like a riding horse, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
that'd be
isn't
fine.
that like an elf's version of a horse?
Yes.
Oh, 75. What I got about 350? Pay for that thing. You know what? Actually, out of game, I don't think out of all of the looting that's ever been done, I don't think I've gotten one piece of equipment or money from anything we've done.
You got that shield that catch fireballs.
Hey, the only money I've ever gotten, I stole.
I did. Well, you know
You
how
know-
bliss. That's not the point. The point is I
And
didn't
then
get
it was
everything.
stole by us from the game master.
Mine, not mine. I still have 500
Wait,
gold.
I have a shield that eats
Sick.
fireballs.
Let's catch fireballs, remember?
I
Somebody
do.
needs to read their character sheet.
No, I don't even have that on my character sheet. When did I get that?
At the stump house from Malik of the Sewers.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
I need to be right back.
Sir,
think
you
that's
need to
one of
put
the-
those funny cigarettes down before you're playing.
No, okay. First of all, some of these things, remember, I couldn't hear. So if something happened there, I don't know. So cool. Fireball eating shield.
It was like 4 months ago when you played.
Oh, I was there for this one.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
because you failed at catching fireballs afterwards.
Oh
Like, that's a bad-
shoot!
Yeah.
I remember that now. Oh yeah, that was. See, I forgot about it because I epically failed, and I think low key in my head I was like, sick of this shit. I'm out. And so, like I quit on the shield, but it's fine. If I have the shield, I guess I forgot that I had the shield. It's fine. Um. Okay. Well, besides
Well,
that, I have
I
nothing.
guess Dobbs and Creator just start walking back towards the
Excuse me.
thing.
Yeah,
Should
Sil's
we,
gonna run
Back
on.
towards the castle.
Yeah, it's probably time to get back. What time is it right now? Is the sun coming down?
Now, with the time spent on unburying and searching for the elks and making your way back without them, I'd say probably by the time you get back to the castle, it's going to be about 7.
I guess we're not gonna let me like cast find steed and wait 10 minutes. So I guess I'll just walk too.
Well, I mean, if you sit
You could
around and
wait
cast
past.
for 10... Yeah, the thing is gonna travel faster than we can walk. So you could wait around 10 minutes, cast Find Steed, and catch up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cast find steed.
I just
Hey,
don't
look!
have that spell, and I just keep I walk.
Okay, I'm gonna cast find steed, and I'm getting an elk.
Okay. So, you eventually make your way back to the stables, put away the 2 surviving elk, and there's questions at first about what happened. There's looking over you all and seeing how you're looking like clearly not something very pleasant, whatever it was.
Creator is very, 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 very hurt right now.
We defeated the witch. An evil undead.
Dobbs is like, what is this wee shit? He points at Barrett. He killed him.
That's true. Quite the shot.
He got the killing blow. Yes, he is a great marksman. But we as a team triumphed. With my fist in the air, like victory.
I clap my thighs in victory.
God damn it!
I heartily pat Barrett on the back. Good job, little man.
Everybody glances over at Benevolence as they do that again. But with
No,
the
wait. I wasn't actually clapping my thigh.
But with
No,
the
no, no.
walls of the castle's outer wall, the sound does not carry in the
No,
same fashion.
no. I wasn't actually clapping them. I just said I was clapping them.
Yeah, you didn't immediately say it was a joke, but regardless,
No.
it doesn't cause another avalanche
Okay.
this time.
I gotta stop these. I gotta stop squatting, man. These things are serious.
So,
Oh yeah.
eventually, you pay what's necessary for replacing the elk. As they had said before you went out, that if you didn't bring them back, that you would have to pay for them. And
I suppose we gotta return the weapons now.
the ones from the armory, yes.
I mean, do we have to?
I mean, you could try risking letting the
The
half
wrath of
giant
Obadiah.
not good when he's the one who cataloged all of them. Knows what they do and how to use other ones that he wouldn't lend out.
I suppose.
Perhaps we'll ask Obadiah how much he owes on the armor he had to pay down payment on.
Your armor was just regular, right?
Yes.
Okay. With it being just regular non-magical armor, they're not going to worry about that. Just simply because of the fact that Strahd did want you guys to deal with this situation, and it wasn't something that they're going to need necessarily as much.
The 200 gold covered it all?
Yes.
200 gold for 200 piece of armor. Nice.
I call that a win.
Yeah, big one.
Is anybody willing to buy me a weapon?
Just like hands you a scythe here.
Is this cursed?
No.
No, you shouldn't use it around others.
So what does this do?
It poisons everybody in the 10-foot radius. Except the user.
Aha.
Perhaps
Do you have
that
anything
can
else
use-
that's...
Perhaps you can use that as an exchange for something else. Barter with it.
Who is this speaking?
It's your conscience. We haven't spoken in a while.
Oh, you know, I can't complain.
So also
okay.
it has like this lightning-looking javelin. She's like, or you can use this.
I mean, Dobbs would probably say that. I mean, he's mercenary. He's all about the trade and money.
Okay. Well, actually, you never give me a gift, and I don't want to just trade this. So I'll take the scythe. And just remember, don't use it around anyone else.
I think you should give him the javelin.
Why the javelin? What's special about the javelin?
It's a
It doesn't
lightning
poison me.
javelin.
It doesn't poison me. Okay, fine. I'll take the javelin. I just won't throw said javelin. Micah, does javelin have the reach effect like spear?
It does.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So does it have to be used two-handed? No, it can be used one-handed because you throw it usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the lightning javelin.
Yeah,
Okay.
where it is the lightning bolt up until the creature it hits, or some shit like that.
If you say its command word, it hits all targets in like a 30-foot line.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yeah,
it's
I
like a
don't know
piercing.
the specifics. I've never
Oh.
used it.
I was about to say, who knows the command word?
Well, Obadiah would probably know how it works.
Obadiah, yeah, I got it from him.
Who's Obadiah? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go see Obadiah.
You're in
The
front of
quartermaster.
Obadiah.
You're what?
The quartermaster.
I
the
thumb over to
Goliath.
the quartermaster behind you.
Yeah. Oh. Hello. Okay, yeah, I'll take the lightning javelin. And can I find somewhere to trade in my flail? 'Cause I don't really want it.
We have a magic flail.
Oh, what's magic? So it's a magical weapon, or
Yeah.
is it just +1 to attack and
It was
rolls?
it was from the loot that we took from the mind flayers.
Oh,
You weren't there
Oh.
for that.
yeah, no. I
So
wouldn't.
that is Evening Star. It is a Morning Star. Rare requires attunement. Tinted a deep purple shade. And save for glistening white spikes. Puts you in the mind of a night sky. +1 to attack and damage rolls. +2 if it's under a night sky, or +3 when in the inky void. You may cast Etherealness on yourself with the weapon, but the duration is only 1 minute. Once you've used the property, you cannot use it again until the next day at dawn.
You said etherealness?
Yes.
Oh. Oh my. Well, okay. Um, so I'll give you this normal. What's its damage roll? Is it a D8 as well?
Yeah, it's just a morning star.
Oh, okay. Oh, two Morning Stars D8. Yeah, Morning Stars D8. I think. Okay, then I'll take that. Do you want anything for it? Or are you just giving it to me? Because you're a good person.
So out of character, you're part of the group. We killed the 6 illithids for a bunch of loot. That happened to be one of them.
Oh.
So it's not like my personal or anyone's personal loot yet. It is loot that has yet to be distributed.
Oh. Well, then I probably should look through. I should probably like wait until you look through that. And then.
I mean, we already identified everything. Nobody has claimed it since.
Okay.
Unless you want to
Okay.
Rochambeau somebody else out of game. Unless you want to Rochambeau somebody for that.
Rochambeau. What the hell?
Rock,
is
paper, scissors.
that?
Rock,
Oh.
paper, scissors.
That's when you.
Oh.
Oh, I thought Rochambeau was when two people like throw a knife in the center.
That's called sex.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
You just throw a knife in the center. All right, go.
Wait, didn't CJ? Didn't Euphrates say that it's when two people kick each other and then that's as hard as they can?
No, it's when you help a fledgling nation defend itself against its original tyrants.
Rochambeau.
Jean-Baptiste Donatien de Mieux Comte de Rochambeau is one of the French noblemen who helped during the Revolutionary War.
All right. Hashtag Rochambeau. Okay, so I guess I was more or less saying that out of game because with me being able to use two hands now, and I don't have to use my shield with one hand, we could get some heavy damage action going here. So anyway,
You can always dual wield 2 flails.
can you dual wield two flails?
No, they're
I was about to
unless
say.
you get the dual wielding feat.
Okay,
They're not
so
light
at
weapons.
this point, I bring out my ball and my my Zanbato greatsword, dual wield those, or you could do this.
You have a Zanbato.
Yes.
It's pretty. Can I touch it?
I let him hold it. It is 54 pounds.
I have strength of 20. I'm fine.
Yeah, but you'll notice that 54 pounds when he.
Oh yeah. So I go to grab it.
It's just like.
I'm like, oh my, oh boy, you're a. Whew. How long did you have to train with this bad boy? I'm swinging it around very carelessly, by the way.
It is Micah. That as he is swinging around carefully is 6 foot 8 inches long.
Mm-hmm. Where are you swinging it around carelessly? That's the question. Are you just in the hallway, or are you near Obadiah?
I am not by Obadiah. I didn't know what an Obadiah was until it was explained. So I'm just like, yeah.
I was drinking water. It came out of my nose.
Yo, so you're just like this. Okay, it's not like for real swinging like ha ha. Like no, it's more like kind of like
It's
a
more
waving
like
it
I
around.
can't see what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, it's not like anime slice and then like something gets cut. No, it's not that serious. It's more like just light waving around, like moving of the wrist with the blade.
Oh, you're doing Link's.
Are you using
circle
one hand or
smash.
two hands?
One.
Micah.
Roll performance at disadvantage.
Oh boy. Oh, well, it's been nice knowing you guys.
Oh my
It's
god.
a 54-pound weapon. Why would you use that with one hand?
Because
Because I
Dobbs
use it with one
does.
hand.
he did. So I was like, I'm cool. He's cool. So is
I
there
have
any
features
way?
for that.
I was about to. Shh. You tell me that now.
That's out of character.
You tell me that now. So is there any way that the DM would be ever so gracious to let me add my proficiency bonus of the weapon to the roll? My eyes twitching right now.
Are
by
you
the way.
proficient in using two-handers with one hand?
Mo?
No.
So it's a 4.
Okay. Dobbs, remind me, what's the damage die on that?
Oh my god, no.
All of it is 3d6. Because it is a +2 weapon, it has 1d6 force damage on it, and it's a 2d6. So it is his strength, plus 3d6 plus 2.
Okay, so it's not going to be plus his strength as he is improperly holding it.
Sure, but it is 3d6 plus
yeah.
2.
So that
Oh,
is
Jesus.
the 8 slashing damage and 2 force damage, was it?
Yep.
2 force damage. As you are trying to move it around, it kind of rolls in your hand, slips, thunk, right into your foot between 2 toes.
I don't like the
Yes,
sound.
goes up to takes it with both hands.
Wait.
You should know better.
Am I missing a toe now?
No, it's between the two of them, and it hasn't been pulled out yet.
Ow, 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 ow.
Hasn't
Wait,
pulled
wait,
it out.
this doesn't hurt. I'm a rock, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you
Since when does
heard
grass
the
pull out?
crack.
Is that how it works with gargoyles? That's
Yeah,
what
they
Ross
don't
said.
they don't really feel. From what I understand, there's no clarification that we feel pain. There's no real clarification that we eat. I'm almost like, I feel like it's like a construct that's more living than a construct.
Or feels more comfortable, like imitating that.
Yeah, like I
Acting
don't.
living.
I'm more human than a construct. Like I'm more like living, like breathing, like I breathe.
More human than a human?
No.
Just a hard no. Just
Praz,
No.
are you trying to be careful or just yank it right out?
Oh no, he yanks that bad boy out.
I'm pulling it out with both hands. Careful enough not to hit anyone, but just trying to quickly.
He's
Okay.
Arthur, just trying to pull
First,
the
go
sword
ahead
out
and
of
make
the
a
stone.
strength check.
Oh my god, you suck, Jonathan.
he's gonna pull
Because he is pulling it out
the
of...
sword from the toe.
He's pulling the
19?
sword from the foot and from the floor beneath.
I just yelled down there, sorry. I hope I didn't poke
I mean,
anyone.
the floor is thick enough that it isn't going through the roof of the floor below you. It's just
Oh.
the floor itself is stone.
Mike, I have 10 intelligence. I'm not that bright. So sorry.
So you take another 2 slashing damage as the sword is pulled back out.
Well, that's what we call a sickening crack. Huh? Anyone? High five? No?
I
Okay.
walk up to Dobbs. Don't let him play with this.
I take it.
Wait. Can you show me how to use that? I want to use it again. Please.
My performance with one hand
Don't be a bastard. Don't be a bastard. Don't be a bastard.
is 21.
You bastard.
He shows you how to properly use it, and you still don't understand it.
It is now my mission to be his underling to learn how to use this. I feel like this group's younger brother that's bigger than most of them, but he's just so dumb.
How
Guys,
tall
I
are
didn't
you?
die to coronavirus.
Ah.
How tall are you?
I am 6'8". No,
You were
6'9".
Oh, you were an inch
So
taller
you were a
than Dobbs.
legitimate basketball player. Too bad your season's canceled.
Come on and slam. And welcome.
Okay. So as you
Go
are
to sleep.
fiddling around with all of this, and eventually done with Obadiah and turning things in and such, and walking off and fiddling with the sword, you notice there are a few people who weren't there before when you had gone out to go deal with Acererak, or at least if they were in the keep, they hadn't been there at breakfast or lunch. And one is wearing long, almost kimono, sort of silk design. One is wearing more kind of tattered and threadbare black dress. Has 2 large horns and 4 arms. The hands are clawed and red, with the skin being more white with red.
When did Shiva
wrapping
show
around
up?
Their arm. They do not look the same as Syl in terms of the arms, though. And there's also one that swoops down, and you can hear a little bit of a thud coming from the courtyard.
We investigate the
Okay.
courtyard.
By the way,
was
Ninja, you
gonna
didn't
talk to
die
the
in the
forearm
avalanche, and you're
person.
still alive.
I didn't die in no avalanche.
And they didn't kill
didn't
you.
die.
They didn't kill you for the deal because they still don't know what happened.
Am I unconscious? I have no idea what's going on.
They eventually, after some shenanigans, got back to Castle Evan Peak.
So I'm basically legitimately role playing my character perfectly because I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Benevolence caused an avalanche by slapping
God
his
damn
thigh.
it, benevolence.
Hey. The first time wasn't my fault. Second time, yo no sé.
He
Yo no
clapped
sé.
them cheeks just a little too hard.
Hey, it
Wait,
wasn't
there
my
were 2
cheeks.
avalanches?
It was my thigh. Well, oh yeah. Yeah, my first day in the campaign. Me and Solwyn, random avalanche.
Yep. So, settling down in the courtyard as you look, appears to be a figure that has almost a mountain lion-like body, but it's way too big. Wings like a snowy owl, but just massive, reaching up to a very feminine-looking face, though there are sharpened teeth in the mouth, as she just cranes her head around and gives a little yawn as a
Was?
sphinx.
Sphinx.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't
Settles
say
down in the
anything.
courtyard.
I was about to say, when's the what?
Kitty!
Where'd the
She's gonna be
chimera
like,
come
Kitty! And just run over to her.
Can
So
I
actually
cast
do that.
detect evil and good?
You do not detect anything evil or good.
Hey, look, it's like a neutral.
Well, that doesn't detect if they're lawful or chaotic,
Duh.
just if they're.
Evil or good? It's a cat.
I know what they would like, and I like
First
the
of all,
bonfire I
it's a
built.
lady.
Is that one of those things that grants us 3 wishes for getting the riddle right?
You gonna ask her that?
Presently, you're on the second floor, looking
Oh.
out at the courtyard. So if you want to run down and ask, or just say it loudly, you could.
Don't they eat you if you don't get the riddle right?
It's a fair gamble.
I mean,
I'm saying that out of character.
Uh,
I don't think I would know anything about sphinxes in character.
yeah, I was gonna say you'd have to roll a history check or a Arcana check to see if you happen to know about that, or whether or not that is valid within this particular setting.
Kraz will run down, and then he'll light the bonfire.
Lean over to. Oh God, he's gone.
Just like my dad.
All my friends are dead. Push me to the end.
I was going to lean over to Baron and ask him if that's the thing that grants 3 wishes if you get a riddle right.
A genie?
How quiet are you trying to be?
I mean, I'm mumbling.
Sis gonna be like pointing her finger at that. What's that thing?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It doesn't seem like it hears Dobbs. Syl, on the other hand,
It's a kitty.
the
I can almost imagine
Sphinx
Syl
turns its
being
head
like
looking
a
over at the balcony.
Boo from Monsters Inc. Kitty.
So, like, I am a Sphinx, yes? I'm Jamala. What are you?
Oh wait, it talks. Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
shit.
smart kitty.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, question: is Elwyn in the area? Because I have no idea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I somewhat conscious?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pipe up. He's trouble. Or she's trouble.
She's trouble. So it's like, I don't really know what I am.
Well, I am Elwyn
What do
Ellen,
you like?
and I am an
race fluid
elf.
or something?
She's a Sevicol, but she doesn't really know what they are. If she was nice to Umbra, Umbra would have told her about Sevicols, but Umbra doesn't like so right now.
So, like, that is a very interesting riddle. Do you have any other riddles?
Oh, I got one. I got one.
Oh God.
It's not a riddle. Do you like laughing?
Occasionally, but I like the riddles a lot more.
Oh. I don't have a riddle. I just had a joke.
Well, you can still tell it, but I would like to hear a riddle too.
Okay, I'll tell you the joke. Okay, I'll tell you the joke. All right. Why did the scarecrow get a raise? Because he was outstanding in his field. Ah. Ah.
That
She
was
was
great.
laughing her ass off.
I'm gonna slightly chuckle.
Okay.
That was
Go ahead
good.
and roll performance check at disadvantage, just to
God
see
damn it,
on,
again.
on your way of trying to tell it.
God, I hate
You
you.
got this, buddy.
Wait, performance or persuasion?
Performance.
Performance.
Damn it. I tried it. That's an 8. That's an 8.
Does a 27 hit?
Ha!
Yes.
Take 500 damage.
Take 18 slashing damage as she just reaches out a claw. That was a terrible joke!
Does Claire see this?
Hold on. Can we back up for a second?
Still laughed.
She wait a minute.
She-
She like very helplessly just like, oh hush, that was awful, but chuckled. And I took 18 damage.
Yep,
I would
she
not want
smacks
to
you with
make
the
that
claw.
cat mad at all.
She hit you once instead of a multi-attack.
So, note to self, never make a sphinx mad, no matter what. Ever.
I feel like Benevolence pulling out like a notepad right now, writing that down. Don't.
No, I'm
make Kitty
engraving
mad.
it. I'm engraving it on my stone.
So
Don't. Yeah, just like on my upper thigh, on my right thigh, just so I upside down so I can see it. I'm just like, don't make Egyptian kitty mad. It hurts.
Anyways,
How much damage does he take for engraving himself?
None. I already have engravings.
Just
How much
chisel- he brings out chisel. He's just chiseling it on his thigh. I have a riddle for you.
Oh, I do love the riddles. What is it?
I once was full of thoughts, but now I am white and empty. What am I?
So
Dun, dun,
Is
dun,
it
dun.
a
so bad.
white slate board?
What did she say?
Is it a white slate board?
No.
Paper.
No. I'll give you one more try.
As
What was the
pulling up-
riddle again?
We're pulling up Google now.
I once was full of thoughts, but now I am white and empty. What am I?
Once was full
A
of
ghost?
No.
That is a good one. I do not know.
Would you like to know?
Yes.
A skull.
Oh.
I mean, if it's a fresh skull, it's not gonna be white.
Low key out of character. You should have made her pay for that answer.
He's not lying.
I don't know that out of character.
This is a good one, though accuracy varies. I would say maybe add another stanza.
I don't think I'm smart enough for that.
I'll workshop it. So, what are you lot all doing up there?
Oh yeah, we're still on the
Celebrating
second floor.
Celebrating our defeat of the Lich Acererak.
What he said.
Bye, Phil.
You lot? Yeah.
I
You are
know,
telling
right?
another joke.
I
Yes?
had no faith, but this man, Pat's Barrett on in the bag, did an awesome job.
I stayed at the top to make sure he didn't get out. Smiling.
She gets just a little, almost halfway trying not to be condescending, a little smiling nod at you. You did good. You know, kind of thing.
Out of character, we need more riddles. I got the riddles.
If we need more riddles, I got the riddles. Yeah, yeah,
I'll get the fries that'll make you cry.
I got the shakes that'll make you quick. I
So
got
do
the
you know
burgers.
where they have their, you say, loot? The things that they left behind when you perish them.
What did they leave behind?
You talking about the
You didn't loot the apparition.
She doesn't know that it was an apparition at the time. Or that you guys didn't fight Acererak in his home turf. So she's just,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, it's like we fought like an image of Acererak. We didn't actually fight like him in his body.
We
We fought a
destroyed
ghost.
a phylactery.
Oh,
Yeah, it was all
that
part of it.
explains it. Well, that is still
He was
impressive.
trying to defend it, but
But it's still impressive. It's just too bad that you didn't fight on their own turf and take what they had. Some such artifacts that they may have had would have been very valuable.
I'm very interested right now.
What do you know is that he had?
Well, things I've heard at least. They're very old, shattering stuff. Yes?
Yes.
I listen very intently.
So some such stuff that they may have that is that old would perhaps not be too powerful, but it would be of historical significance, and someone might pay for it, especially when it's related to an important individual like a leech. I don't know what specifically things they might have, but, you know, there are spells to verify that it was in their possession at least.
Indeed.
I have become distracted.
Indubitably.
So, you have defeated the Lich. You are going somewhere else now, or are you here for the wedding too?
All about
We're
the
here
pot.
for the wedding.
All about
I'm
the
here
pot.
for the wedding.
I'm here because I have no friends.
I'm here for money.
I'm here because I don't remember how I got here.
Such strange individuals that you are. Well, I suppose that I'll see you around the castle a bit, but good luck to you on finding that treasure if you can.
What's your name again?
Jamila.
Jamela.
Jamila.
Because
Mela.
we melon.
How do you
Jamelon.
spell that?
Go ahead and make a performance check at disadvantage again.
Me?
Yes.
What did I do this time? No. This is so mean.
Stop
How come
cracking
he's the
up.
only
Oh
one
my
who's
God,
down
I
there?
know.
I thought he was up on the second floor with us.
So I got a 4 again. It's the same roll.
Okay. That's a 25 to hit.
Ah.
Benevolence dies because of bad
You take
jokes.
14 slashing damage.
Do you not like me?
She's laughing, but she's saying, it's such a terrible joker you are.
This is her laughing at me?
Well,
Oh
we're
my
just
God.
certainly laughing.
Well, maybe she'll like me more than everyone else because she's laughing at me, but luckily I don't feel pain. Otherwise, this would hurt. A lot. Hey, Jamela, can we try no more slashing at the rock? He still has feelings.
Do you though?
Yes. That's like asking if you have feelings.
Oh, you are like
Silly
a little
Willy.
scratching post almost.
Oh my god.
We need to talk, Jamela. We need to talk. We need to have a conversation about the rock and his feelings, okay? I'm not a scratching post. I am a gargoyle, a paladin. Not the holiest of paladins, but still. I have feelings. And like now I look hurt. I look hurt.
Are you bloody now?
I'm low key pouting.
Okay.
Oh,
His emotions are bloodied.
his heart is bloodied.
It's a bleeding rock.
Go ahead and
I
make
mean,
a
listen.
persuasion check.
I mean, benevolence. You know, most people take rocks for granted.
Sit.
Go to sleep.
Take an inspiration point.
Huh?
He got an inspiration point.
Oh my god. 16.
Okay. She thinks on it for a second. No, I'm pretty sure you're just fine. Yeah, her charisma save was higher than that.
I just twitch my eye and say K. K.
Okay.
Well, I must be getting changed into something a bit more mobile for here, but I'll be seeing you around the castle in a different form. Bye.
Creator pipes up so that we should probably get to Strahd and deliver the news.
You go have your fun now.
All right.
Okay,
Nice meeting
Jamela.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
you guys seem to have a rocky relationship already.
Oh my god. Yo, what the hell? Sometimes I don't like you.
alright, someone go ahead and do an investigation check on trying to find Strahd.
Come on, Sil.
All right, fine.
I got a 2.
He's looking at the wonderful designs on the walls.
That's
that
a
is
wall.
a 18.
Okay.
I had more rock puns set up, but you know.
Who are you again?
No one. I am not here. Puts hide in plain sight on.
You manage to find Strahd easily enough. He is presently talking with one of the members of the staff and just talking about different things for preparations for the wedding and such.
Is it an elf?
It is not.
Okay, good.
First question, so always ask.
It is a gnome member of the staff who runs it off. And then you can see that he turns and he's talking to somebody who's around the corner as the wall is curving. As you get closer, you can see it is the same woman in silk that you had seen before. However, Presently, she is working on sewing something and making some adjustments to some garment. She's got a screen that's partially covering what it is. And you can see that there are two hands that are reaching toward the dress, as well as 8 that are coming off of her back toward the dress as well. But they are not the same as her normal arms. They are thin spider-like appendages.
So they're not tentacles.
Ah, so we got Spider Woman?
Hell yeah.
So, if anybody would like to identify what she might be, they may make a nature check or a history check.
I got this. I excel in this. Nat 20.
That is a dirty 20.
I got an 8.
Also, careful with gnomes. I hear they're short-tempered.
17
I'm gonna be killed.
for creator.
So, those who had a 16 or higher, you would know that she is a Jorogumo.
Ah, yes, that was my first guess.
That was my first
So
thought.
she
Yeah.
is a shape changer, and she is able to summon spiders, do some spell casting, and frequently work with the spiders to
So-
create things out of silk.
Basically, we got a Shelob here.
Well, she's more humanoid, but she is like a mother of spiders in the sense that she can manipulate
Basically, Shelob.
normal spiders.
I thought Strahd hated spiders.
You can see he is a little bit tense.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Still's not gonna say it out loud because she has, some modicum of decorum.
What? You do?
What?
She's like. Anyway, she goes over to Strahd. Excuse me, Strahd. Count Strahd.
Yes.
We're back. We're alive.
I see some of you at
And-
least are.
The important ones came back.
Couple elk short.
Acererak has been taken care of. In the sword, at least.
That was what I was about to ask next, so thank you for the clarification.
And nothing else of importance really happened.
I mean, just leaving out the fact that just leaving out the fact that you turned on the party and
Yeah, yeah. That's all that's gonna be said.
but, I'm the one that gets my ass beat out.
Baron, one of the new guys, he's the
I'm
one that
sorry.
actually
You
destroyed
kept making your
phylactery.
strength save. Stop being so strong.
I'm sorry.
So,
You should have been telling that to whatchamacallit.
That's called metagaming.
Acererak killed the elk in the process of fighting you?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Still's gonna be like, we paid for the missing elk, so it's taken care of.
I feel like Benevolence should almost not talk because every time he talks, he's got to make some kind of roll.
Oh my god. I'm gonna stop talking for the rest of this campaign. It's a 7. Ah!
With his modifiers alone, he could tell
It's a
not to lie.
natural 18 even without the modifiers.
Ah!
Somehow I
Okay.
think that wasn't exactly the case then.
Okay, do you want me to tell you the truth then?
It's ridiculous. You're not gonna believe it anyway.
But I mean, I still gotta tell him the truth now that he knows I'm lying.
I mean, you're the one who's got rocks for brains.
Hey.
Hmm.
So what happened was
He just
I
moves
I
his hands and mumbles something. Says, "Continue."
I I I smacked my thigh after we won because for like congratulations type of stuff, and apparently these thighs are rock solid, and I caused an avalanche, and we tried to run and we forgot about the steeds. It was a big avalanche,
Okay.
like really big.
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. By the way.
Benevolence is just gonna die from talking.
22.
Okay.
Please be gentle.
52.
Meep.
Turns you into rock candy.
That is exceedingly unusual.
But it's the truth. I'm sorry.
Are there any other details of what happened that you would care to bring up presently?
None that are important.
Not. I was about to say not about the elk.
About the situation as a whole.
Oh, I mean he's dead. We took care of it. It was all Baron. Baron's super cool. He did a lot of the work. The halfling saves us yet again.
Personally, I don't have much memory of the occasion. I blacked out, and then I woke up long after the battle.
You pulled the benevolence.
Well,
Good job.
I explain.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I rolled a dice on whether or not I would.
To successfully explain.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Me again?
No.
Oh.
Dobbs this time.
No one even talked that time.
How do you even
enough.
say anything?
That's an 11.
Okay.
You get a headache.
And how truthful are you trying to be?
Oh, like it was odds. I rolled my douche dice.
Okay. So you weren't just not saying anything. You were intentionally choosing to say the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no complication to it then. It's just when he was moving his hands and mumbling at benevolence, talking, he was casting.
He's basically
Zone of Truth.
rolling a truth spell.
No, he cast Zone of Truth. The duration is for 10 minutes. So.
Oh, that's where I take a little damage and flinch if I'm lying.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay, so basically Count Strahd is like overpowered.
No, you passed it. You could
out
have
of
lied to
character-
him, but Dobbs
Do you
didn't.
know who Strahd is?
Do I?
Out of character.
Not really. Like, because when I came into the story, I didn't even really meet him. Like I met him, but I didn't meet.
Like traditionally, he's a campaign end boss, isn't he, Micah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Dracula in Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait. We're dealing with D&D's Dracula?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did no one tell me not to lie to him? I could have possibly lost my life.
You're a stone.
Because he's been
You're the one
reformed
talking.
for a long time.
Yeah, this was like
But he still does have a
literally.
temper.
This is like Castlevania all over again.
Yeah.
The anime. What is going on? I was unsafe this entire time.
Good anime, by the way.
Yes, it is. I'm surprised he didn't try to ask me why did I move from my post from his like keep.
Well, no, he had told you guys to go ahead and try to deal with the Acererak if you could, but not around the wedding preparations.
Yeah, no, I'm just surprised that he's not like, aren't you one of the gargoyle that like sits on the keep? Why are you
Oh,
moving?
no, he knows better than that.
Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. I almost died.
Well, to be honest, you would have done yourself in.
That's not the point.
So yeah, I grabbed the scruff of Elwyn, and so he tried to get away, and I point over at Syl. That one dropped down and asked forgiveness.
Wait, to me or?
No, you
Okay.
tried to run away.
So then I go ahead and I'll just explain how about how I believe it was the contract with the devil that I was forced to make. Otherwise he would have killed us, kind of deal. Where it won't happen anymore. It was a one-time deal.
You made a deal with the devil?
Well, at the time we all had to make a deal with the devil, otherwise we would have been killed on the spot.
It is not the first time that I've had to have dealings with devils and those who have made deals with them.
Would you know what was his name again? Dandelion?
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Do you know that one?
Let me go ahead and roll
A 2!
check. He does not.
He is not smarter than a 5th grader.
He rolled a 3, and he's got a plus 11. But yeah. No.
Not
He's
smarter than a 5th.
Well, that was the name of the devil we had dealings with, which all of us did not deal with, but a number of us did.
I hope you learned your lesson.
That contract is over and done with. It was a one-time deal. I just
What
didn't
was the
expect
specific
it.
phrasing that was used?
Basically, I'm just gonna say basically because I don't remember the specific phrasing. Anyways, basically just in exchange for the cloak of Elvenkind, he would take control of my body for 1 minute at any period, but I put conditions on it that it will not cause me harm, it will not destroy items, and it will not harm other people. Obviously, that didn't work, as it seems.
And was he
Although-
in possession of your body for a full minute?
Well, from what Arendelle explained, or who was it that fucking explained it? I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't here yet.
I think it was Dob.
Dob,
Just now, right?
how Dob explained it was, I guess technically the conditions were fulfilled because of all I remember was just before. All of a sudden, I lost consciousness, and I guess I had grabbed Starfall and teleported it away, and then I ended up binding Eulinda up. But nothing else came of it, as Dobbs was able to stop me.
Running away cackling like an idiot.
So I guess nobody was harmed, except me, by the other people.
But were you controlled the whole time, or did you get knocked unconscious?
I remember
I
Mia starting to attack, and then after that, I don't remember anything, and then I just woke up after the fighting was long done. Laying on the ground,
Loki,
pretty hurt actually.
I kicked the shit out of you.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you didn't kill me. So
Trying
I
to
will
stop you
point
from
out, I'm
running away,
surprised you
but
guys didn't
you
do
were
anything to Syl,
extra
considering
persistent.
she actually hurt people.
She was extra. Oh God, what's the word?
evasive.
Yeah.
I would say be careful. If it was not the full minute and you were rendered unconscious, they may take that as they still have some remaining time.
Dobbs, about how you explained that my eyes glow. How long would you say they glowed for? Because technically, that would still be controlling me.
Technically 2 rounds. Like, out of character. Right, Micah?
Yep.
Yeah. So, like, 12 seconds.
As the specifics weren't given if the full minute wasn't completed, I'm unsure as if that contract is still valid or not.
Did you
Could very
say
well
for
be.
a full minute, or did you say for a consecutive?
One time for a full minute was what he wanted.
Well, the one time has been fulfilled.
But the full minute has not.
But the full minute has not. So he could take
One
control of you
time-
multiple times for less
Well,
than a minute.
that's where the key comes in. One time for up to a full minute. He's used his opportunity for his minute, and that opportunity is gone. It was not stated may control for a minute. It was stated one time for a full minute.
And as I understand, he help also defeat Acererak by giving information from what you said, Dobbs?
You mumbled something about the pommel, and it was obviously more damage than when it went away. That's all I can say.
Well, I don't know if
Out of
there's some
character.
way of I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
there's
know.
some way of maybe detecting to see if I'm still binded to this contract or not, but I do not know if it will happen again since the full minute was not completed, but the one time was.
It wasn't a and or. It was a one time for a full minute. Snooze, you lose.
Were you
But
present at
You
the time?
made me snows.
Concentration spells last for a minute too. Not if you break a concentration. It's one time for a minute.
True, but the Pack Devils are tricksy. That's why I was asking if you were present at the time the deal was made.
Oh, no, I just met the fuckers.
Elwin, are
They
you certain
said they were
of the
going off to
specific
fight
phrasing
Acererak.
that
I
was
laughed
used?
my ass off at them. Didn't think they could do it for a moment.
I do not remember the complete, full conversation to the letter, but I do know it was one time for a full minute. With the conditions of no harm will come to me, other people, or any of my items. But obviously, there are loopholes where
If you
they
had said
caused me to steal.
for one singular instance up to a minute, then perhaps that would be just that.
That is what one time means.
However, if it is for one time for a full minute, not up to a minute, that means that interruptions would not count.
I believe it was 4.
Be wary, just to be on the safe side. If you do not remember, and there aren't others present who know exactly what was said, just be alert. If
There may be
Elwin
a
starts
way to
acting odd,
be able to extract the memory and look at it, but
Oh yeah.
there may be, but I don't know if Archmagelus has the materials for that at present or not. It is not a spell that I am familiar with, but I have heard of it.
Detect thoughts? Out of character.
So, detect thoughts would be what's on their mind at the moment.
Right, and technically asking about it does bring it to the surface, and that is what is stated in the spell.
However,
That is me trying to remember.
that's what I was just about to say. That's dependent on if his memory check is accurate or not. If he botches the check, he might misremember.
I can make a memory check.
Um,
To be honest, we did it on the side, so it's not even in any of the videos, so we only have notes on it. I mean, in character, you can mention detect thoughts, and then I can do a memory check, or I don't know.
If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into the reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in the mind. It does also do the surface thoughts. Worries, loves. If succeeds, spell ends. But he can technically relent. Questions verbally directed at the target creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts, so this spell is particularly effective in part of an interrogation.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, they are recalling an event.
Yeah, well, when you are keyed to something, you naturally, even subconsciously, think about it.
Think about it like this out of
and
character too: is you got your detect thoughts, and then you got the counts truth.
True, but that is still a matter of you not necessarily knowing that you're lying if you are wrong. So,
I mean, it's worth a shot.
it is. It's just whether or not you want to try to do that, or if you want to.
I mean, out of character, sure, why not?
Okay.
Ellen would probably want to make sure that all that's good and dandy.
So, is that something that Creator has readied?
oh nope, that's Miranda.
Okay. So you will need to, in character, go to them if Creator or Dobbs knows about that, or someone else, in order to do it. However, you can still attempt to remember it. It just may or may not be that someone knows if you're telling the truth to what you say that the details are. So, go ahead and first make a charisma saving throw, because you are still within zone of truth on whether or not Elwyn is going to tell the truth from what he thinks he remembers.
So does Ellen need to make the?
Yes.
Okay.
This is just on whether or not you can or can't lie about it.
17.
Okay. So, you do fail it, so you would be able to choose to say nothing or to tell the truth. Let's have you do a intelligence check, just to see if you can remember the details properly.
Ooh, nat 20.
All right, you remember exactly what it is. So, the details are as follows. Your contract deal with Dantaline is for the Cloak of Elvenkind, and Dantaline binds the contract for his side for 1 full, in total, future minute behind the wheel of Elwyn, which won't kill Elwyn or let him die, or cause him to lose his items or have them destroyed, or grievously injure Elwyn, nor taking him anywhere away from the group or harming an ally.
I feel like having him run away was taking him away from the group, and he violated his own terms.
Well, when I was
He was still near the group. He teleported the item away.
Right,
well,
but
But it
he
wasn't
then
his item.
plan was
but he then
delaying
used
tactics.
Elwyn to run away, taking him away
It wasn't
from
running
the group.
away. It was finding. It's you know how snipers work. They gotta find. I'm too close to all the melee fighters.
Right. He was still close to you all. He wasn't leaving the pit. He was just not within close proximity to you.
Couldn't leave the pit.
He could have started
'Cause
trying to
obviously-
climb it or cast a spell to fly or something else. But he can't leave the area unless you guys are going with. Now, he could have cast something to move everybody else with him, and that would have been perfectly valid, just left the sword where it was, but that wouldn't have helped him anyways.
So, what was the detail about the minute again?
Okay, so it is pasted in the main campaign. It is for 1 full in total future minute. So it can be split up.
Ah.
You gotta do negotiating better.
Listen, this is all on the side. Nobody knew about this whole thing except me and Micah. And he he said this will be interesting. And it was.
Learn sign language.
Well, dogs.
ju-
Well,
I'm just-
if this is the case,
Still no sign language.
if that does
I-
give him the chance of taking me over, this is just going to change how, if we ever deal with Acererak again or anything we do with him, of caution, and maybe I just don't go and deal with anything, so there's no endangerment of the group.
So, I did say that in character. I put my sword out and said, there is one way we can make sure that he never takes control of you again.
If you're implying death, I don't think that'll solve anything.
That
It
would
involves murder.
most likely be tied to his soul.
But if there's some way to maybe
I mean, the soul's not here anymore. I mean,
if there's some way to maybe either remove the contract or repel it in any way, there may be a possibility of that. But I wouldn't know how to do that, and it would require research.
this is all the research I need.
I appreciate you stopping me, but I wouldn't appreciate you stopping me to this extent.
I look over at Strahd.
Wait, who was that?
Benevolence.
The boulder caused the avalanche. Don't look at me. I wasn't the one to make the contract. I don't know how to contact this Dantaline, if it is even their real name.
That is the case. It's also a case of we want to know what his motives are. Just based on the analysis that he appeared during the time at Acererak that he is involved with him, either as a servant or a rival. It's unknown.
He took the sword. So either his interest is in the sword or power overall.
Well, if it was all about the pommel, because he mentioned that, then the
No,
pommel
not
was
the pommel,
destroyed.
power.
Yes, but also, I'm also referring to the pommel was attached to the sword. Maybe he was going just for the pommel and not for the sword.
Why
think-
would he need the pommel?
I think
The
we
pommel
should
has
be
a
wary
Acererak.
of any entity that wants to control this thing. I don't care who it is.
But if it's only was 12 seconds, that means there is 48 seconds he has left on me. That may not seem like much, but in the art of battle, it can do a great deal. But I will say, I at least made the condition of not harming party members or that, and it seemed the condition did hold true, as I only binded you, Linda.
Well,
Anti-scry?
I don't know entirely if that will necessarily prevent him from still being able to take control and make him communicate something. If he's able
Well,
to take possession, then perhaps
ability
something to prevent possession specifically might be, versus just scrying.
Well, he would have to know when, how, and why to take advantage of
In order
the
to
situation.
optimally use it, yes. But if he was scrying and suddenly knew that he couldn't scry, he might take possession just to find out what was happening.
Well, considering he took possession during the time of Acererak, that means he probably has his eyes on me and he can see what I can see. Or see what I'm doing, at least.
Burns up his
Possibly.
minutes.
Or he may have only recently scried and saw it as a potential danger. Have you
Like a
been
spidey
in
sense.
such a situation where you had the opportunity to take the sword?
I would say multiple times prior to Acererak.
So it is possible that he either has seen this and chosen that instance for the sake of the distraction and hoping that it wasn't noticed amongst everything else, or perhaps that you would be useless if slain, and he would not be able to capitalize on the remainder of time that was old. One way or the other, I have no doubt that the sword would be a temptation for most. But whether or not he intended to keep it for himself if he could, or simply to take it in order to buy a little breathing room, I'm not entirely certain. The shattering itself has made such considerations a lot more difficult than they once were. The majority of devils before were very evil.
There's many uncertainties in how much power they do hold.
There is. And also their motivations. Power, no doubt, but power to prevent what's already in motion or to change what is not yet set.
When
If
we
they
met him,
simply
he did
mean
not.
to destroy the sword to stop anyone else fouling up their plans, then it would not matter if they know where it is as long as someone more powerful is not taking it. But if they meant to use it themselves, that is a different matter.
I do remember that when we met him, he did not give off any kind of motive he was looking for, other than the fact he needed a contract, otherwise we were to be killed. I do not remember him
Did he
making
say
a.
why?
At the time, I wasn't actually there for why, but
He did get a nat 20 on his remembering, so why don't you give him that one?
So, as a packed devil and not being upper echelon, he is basically said this when everybody else was around, that despite being stranded in this stronghold, others potentially could have scryed on him who were higher up the echelon, who, if he let people just wander around who saw him in his natural form and he didn't make a contract with them, they could try to kill him for letting slip that he's out and about. So at the very least, a contract did need to be formed in order for him to be safe from his bosses. And in addition,
Not necessarily the other way around.
in addition, he did, it is his job. He does want contracts and things, but he was stranded on the rock island. So it's like, it doesn't have to be major. I just need to cover my ends and then get me off this rock. But then you guys all left the ship, so after you never returned, then it was like, well, there's a working ship. I can just go somewhere else now. Because the agreement was he'd stay there for a while with the ship.
I explained all that to him.
If he did not keep you alive, then your contract would be of no use. A contract of no use could potentially have him in trouble with his superiors. At the same time, whether his superiors know the details or not, he could have been trying to grasp at power to perhaps replace his superiors. If he is more beneficial and less dangerous in a secure position within his hierarchy, I'm not saying that we should by any means give him Starfall or allow him access to it, but perhaps finding some manner of additional agreement to ensure his intentions may be in order. Do any of you have a means of contacting him?
So raises her hand. Ooh, ooh.
Why
God
am I
damn it,
not
is Maker
surprised?
around?
I'm waiting for like
Huh?
a Saiyan circle to be made, me in the middle, and you guys contacting him through me.
I will say, go ahead and make a 1d20 roll on whether or not Maker, just wandering around, happens to come there.
Randomness.
16?
Okay. So, Maker does happen to just be in the room with some designs on some arcane technology of some kind, possibly some defense for the castle.
The Kiesel?
Had a frog in my throat.
You
It's
should
okay.
frogs, not whole. Or alive.
Frog legs.
looks over at Maker and at Frost and says, and at the Tremunga. It's like, you are not needing to necessarily be here if you wish not to be with this danger potentially.
There's always profit in danger. Maker's curious.
I figure can't get much worse than a lich.
Don't say that. This is where we start hearing rolls.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You never ever say something like that.
Can't get much worse than a super trask.
Oh my god, that was dice?
No, that was a coin actually.
Okay,
We got you, our hearts actually dropped for a second.
the law of attraction is real.
Yeah, I have a.
You can't get much worse than a super trask.
You can't get much
I have
worse
a
than it.
hexagonal D20 design metal coin.
What?
It's from Elder Dice. The Cthulhu-inspired dice set.
That's awesome. It's called Madness. Madness related.
Yeah. So, Soliloquy.
Yo.
You do have contact details that he gave you.
Yep.
He gave you like his number and all.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, hit me up later.
So I asked, he's like, so if I want to make any more deals, how can I contact you? And he's like, this is how. Thanks.
I gave you a business card.
I mean,
That's
he's
all.
doing his job, you know? He's gotta have a business card and everything.
Yeah.
Ever want to make a deal with the devil? Come on down to Dandelion's pack deals.
So she's gonna bring out like the instructions on how to summon him. and
Maker
show them
already
to
made a
Strahd.
deal with Dagon.
Okay. So, after a bit of preparation, with the spider lady just continuing to work on whatever is behind the curtain, eventually a circle is made to summon Dandelin.
And we sacrifice a couple babies. Goes here and there.
No, that's Lich.
Oh.
Sacrifice some kids.
That's part of making a phylactery. Don't you know?
No, to the baby goats. Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
But after a bit, Silkweed, go ahead and make a Arcana check.
1.
Right.
Could someone help me with this?
Maker can.
Okay. I'll say roll it with advantage.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a 9.
That's with advantage. It's a 9.
Oh, 11.
Okay.
Can I give double advantage?
Jesus Christ. Maker can't even fail that hard.
Well, it was better than a 2.
I mean, above a 10 is a success, right? Wink, wink.
That's on the DC.
Nudge, nudge.
So, there is a bit of sulfurous smell, a little bit of black smoke rising up, and just this swirling mass that gets just a few inches off the floor, and then there is a very, very, very little tiny pack devil that's just looking up. Says, you drew the markings wrong, didn't you?
You're
Oh,
so
no.
adorable. That's what she's gonna say.
Whoa,
Does
what
Maker
should we do?
recognize him?
Do we kill it?
Go ahead and make a
Don't kill
perception
him.
check with advantage. It's just that he's so tiny, it's hard to see the details.
Well,
Is
it's
his
hard to
voice
get
still
higher
like big
than
and
my
booming,
32.
like normal?
Can she like lay down her hand and for him to walk on her hand and so she can pick him up?
Yeah, he just looks at it and shakes his head.
Fucking Stuart Little here.
Yeah.
What is it that you're wanting at this time?
Yeah, roll wise it's a 25, passive is a 32.
Yeah, you recognize Dandelion.
Oh, hey Syl, there's the guy that we freed in the menagerie thingy.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
You know him?
Yeah, I
Yep.
told him that he was free from his cage and then he could leave.
Yep.
Should we?
But
let
that's
that-
not why we called it
should we let
here,
that thing go?
though.
By the way, what happened with that Cthulhu thing?
I didn't stick around to watch.
Does
Neither did
Strahd
we.
say anything when I say the Cthulhu thing? I mean, one moment we were there and the next we were here, so.
Yeah, there's just rubbing of his forehead, just mumbling like these idiots.
Oh, yeah. Probably shouldn't go back to the clockwork unless things have, shucked themselves out in the right way. And not the sad, I want to shoot myself way.
Yes, well, that's why I'm not there.
So
Ooh,
don't you kind of owe us something for freeing you?
Yeah, I let you out.
Did I ask to be freed?
Wow, he's got you
Yes,
there.
you did. Your eyes told us to free you or to kill you, so we freed you.
I'm surprised you didn't kill him. Knowing you, Syl.
He was in a thin stabbing range. And there's kind of Cthulhu's little brother chasing after y'all.
You remember that, right, Baron? Kraz?
I don't think
They
they're here.
look a bit ill.
I don't. They weren't here for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were here
they
in
were-
that
No, they're.
session.
Yeah, I'm talking about IRL.
Oh, out of character.
Yeah, no, they were here
Yeah.
for part of it, and then got feeble-minded and tossed into the inky void in the case of one of them.
Yes. They were running away, and then one curled up into a fetal position and started crying in the inky void, and the other one just started drooling on himself.
Fun times.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so anyways, we just wanted to catch up with you, see how everything's going with you. How's the wife and
how's the
kid?
kid?
There's just a
I mean,
cross of the arms as he's just looking at you, like, seriously.
Ah,
Out of character, like, we could probably kill him and get the deal rescinded, right?
I mean, you could certainly try. This is him projecting his form.
Think of it like a hologram.
Sad day.
Outside
Basically,
of their
Azrael
native,
style.
outside of their native plane, most devils and demons can't be permanently killed.
right. So we have to go to, like, the Nine Hells or something.
So basically,
And-
try killing Satan and tell me how that goes.
Right. So, anyways,
in his throne room.
Dandelion, we called you here for something. I don't remember what it was, because you're so adorable.
I assume someone else can remember.
Indeed, it was about my contract.
Oh yeah, we wanted to make more contracts.
So, shh.
Oh, you can make more contracts?
Every time he pops up, we have to make a contract with him. Or he has to try to kill us.
Makers, like...
You have to make a contract for something I want, or I'm willing to at least accept in exchange for something I can offer. Usually most ask for knowledge because it's the easiest to pay. And
How do I get my soul back from Dagon?
He just stops in mid-sentence when he was about to say something to Elwyn about his contract, and he says, "That's an interesting one."
That is interesting. Tell us more about this maker.
Would you like to know more?
It depends on the details of the deal itself. But I could probably find a loophole. The easiest, of course, would be just kill Dagon.
Oh yeah, that's super easy. We
Or
can just do that in our sleep.
force some alternate deal. Something they want more than your soul.
His soul?
Dagon's or someone else's? Are you talking about?
I thumb at a random person behind me.
Go ahead and roll a 1d20.
See if they notice.
White die for purity. That's a 14.
Okay. Frost, how do you react?
Haha.
I look behind me. I mean, he seems a little bit more pure than mine. A lot more life and substance.
Well,
Aaron!
that shows her idol on this side.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what your deal specifically was in terms of how they valued your soul. But, as I said, there's always something. Unless you became the most hated individual amongst the Back Devils and they wanted to lord
Who's
over
the
everyone else about that.
It was Pale Knight and the other guy, right? What is the name?
Pale Knight and Grazit.
Well, Pale Knight and Grazit didn't hear about it, and when I told them about it, they said it must not have been worth much if they weren't made aware.
And I'm a bit further down the, totem pole, as it were. Not by much, but still.
What? Someone as powerful as you?
I am but a lowly packed devil. Potent as I may be compared to you. There are others who've been at the game a bit longer.
So, speaking of which, about my contract. First, what the hell with you and the sword?
What about it?
Surprise!
Why'd you go for it?
Go ahead and make an insight check as he says, "What about it?" He's already got his arms crossed from earlier.
18?
You can see, yeah, he's just a little tiny bit irritated.
I'm saying, why go for the sword?
Yeah, you could have asked me about it, and I could have told you, hey, that wouldn't have been possible.
We're still inside the zone of truth, right?
Uh,
So don't give any unnecessary information.
the Zone of Truth only lasts for 10 minutes. Casting to summon him would have taken that long.
Hey, doesn't Creator have Zone of Truth?
I'm pretty sure Strahd could cast it again.
I feel like he could.
True. But the circle doesn't stop him from just leaving.
Right?
So whether he's lying or not, it's still information to digest versus just he's able to just up and leave if he wants to stop talking. You can't blame a devil for trying. Oh, well.
Well, first off,
If that
ow.
sword hadn't been whole, it would have been more useful. Truth be told.
I think it's in pretty capable hands.
Oh, it's not a matter of it in capable hands as it is. Taking it
In
off
his
the
hands.
board would have been more useful for me.
Well, was it the sword or was it the pommel you were after?
As I said, taking it off the board would have been useful.
Oh, taking it off the board ain't gonna be possible anytime soon. So
I'm aware
I
of
want.
that.
Well, I just want to ask if this contract is still valid between us. If you still technically have time.
I do. Don't worry, the details do say I can't possess you to use you to harm your friends.
Just steal their
Yeah,
stuff.
well, they harmed me. Surprisingly, they didn't kill me, but
Well, that wasn't something we agreed upon, was it?
wait, and checking details. Well, I wasn't gravely injured.
No, just said he wouldn't let him die.
Okay. Well, your damn loopholes.
But of course.
He's got to make sure he knows all the holes.
Now, is there a way I could get any warning of before you take control of my body again?
I don't believe that was in the contract.
It
Shut
wasn't.
up.
And truthfully, it wouldn't have been much of a contract if there was. If you'd like to renegotiate the remaining time with a warning, then you might have to offer something more substantial.
How substantial are we talking about?
Well, you already have a contract. It's just a matter of something more being needed than just information.
Like?
Depends on if you want something more in addition to the alteration or not. I have many things I could request depending on what you are wanting in return.
Well, I know you want Starfall. I can't give you that.
As I said, In its previous state, disposing of it would have helped me. But as it is, no interest in upsetting those particular demon lords. Melinda just clenches her jaw lightly. Oh, don't worry, that information is already disseminated quite widely as rumors, but those who try to verify it in, let's say, lower circles, tend to find themselves silenced pretty quickly by parents and their agents. Wouldn't dare touch a hair on your precious head. But there is something both her parents and myself might find of interest, and interest to you as well, construct. A deal that could benefit many of us, though it would undoubtedly mean you would ask for more than you have.
Oh, God. What was the organization that was trying to kill us?
The
Wasn't
Eightfold
ninth
Path.
eight? Oh,
The Eightfold Path. Ask information on the leaders of the Eightfold Path?
What are you offering in exchange for the information?
Well, I guess my soul's spoken for.
couple inches on your height.
I can draw your circle better.
Oh, I forgot he's so tiny.
um, I could make something for you.
Oh, there's something I'd like made, but it's not something that you do solely from construction, as it were.
Babies?
No.
Trying to make some tieflings? What's going on? What you need?
Cat girls.
Just kind of looks at some of his claws, just kind of picking something out of one of them. It's nothing much. Just a little regicide.
Regicide.
Retrocide?
Regicide, meaning murdering a king or queen.
Oh. Well, don't look at the count. That won't work.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
like the
not
sound of
this
that.
one, right?
No. One that many of us would enjoy seeing executed.
Well,
Does he happen to be a little lichy?
No.
The Perry person, right? That Perry dude. I really hate that guy.
No, again.
Oh,
Construct.
well-
You probably can guess better than them.
I'd have to roll for that.
I will say with advantage.
Regicide.
This would be either a straight intelligence check, a history check, or an arcana check. Or
That's
I'm
Still
gonna
nothing-
use
still
Arcana
nothing.
because that's dumb high. And my 3 can be tossed away in favor for this 19. Um, for a 33.
Okay. He is referring to you several times. And
What?
saying that it's something that you would probably like to see too.
Oh, Dagon?
Yeah. He did say that Dagon is a bit higher up than him.
Who's that?
Dagon is a demon lord who deals with contracts sometimes.
Yes.
Oh.
Specifically, a lot of times knowledge ones.
Oh.
I sold my soul for the knowledge and ability to make something, which we really haven't hashed out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bad rolls on, your character stuff.
That sounds like it'll be easy.
Right? Kill a demon lord, we do that in our
Still,
sleep.
nothing beats good old Antlion, right?
I sold my soul for knowledge. I hope to do great deeds and win it back. I created great work for someone and then found them unworthy to receive it. Damn.
It sounds like it'd be more like a group contract. Because otherwise, if he's expecting you to kill him,
Good luck.
yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, it could be done in a group.
Nope.
But it's entirely...
No.
So, okay, so on a scale
I feel that's worth more than my soul back.
Oh,
Because
it would
don't I normally get that back if I kill him anyway?
It depends. If you kill him permanently, sometimes those contracts revert, and sometimes they pass on to next of kin.
So how would we kill him permanently if that's the case? Be kind of a good thing to know.
Well, that's the tricky part, isn't it?
Yeah, I was afraid of this.
See, killing him is difficult in and of itself, but killing him permanently, that requires a bit of knowledge.
Knowledge I can get.
So, and I'm going to assume you won't give us that knowledge before any kind of contract to kill him is done.
Oh, I can give part of that knowledge as part of the contract.
Only part of it, okay.
Well, I assume you're going to want something to help you make it possible.
Yeah. That'd be a good idea, too. Wait, what are we killing him for again?
Giggles.
Shits and giggles, really. We killed a demon lord, oh yeah? Take on these other
So
three
all I
demon
know
lords.
is that when Kraz
All
and
I hear
Benevolence
is
come back, they're gonna
milestone
hear
and
that we're
level
gonna
up.
be killing a demon lord next.
All I hear is milestone and level up, so...
Oh, that's what I hear too. Okay.
All I hear is Seal, not going with you.
I mean, listen, if we waste some, a biscuit on a stick, maybe Sil might come.
Oh, what?
A biscuit on a stick.
Yeah, negative.
Or just, tie up Dare to a stick and poke him along.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
No, she'll just fucking shoot you.
So, I assume this has to take place in his home field to make it permanent.
Yes, in its present home field, as the original one has quite thoroughly been ripped apart.
So, in a way, if we somehow did this for you, you would kind of owe us a little bit too.
that's part of what the deal would be about, is making sure that you have the means to do it, that you have some of a reward that is suitable, and that you have.
I mean, I don't
your
know about you
friend's
guys, but
soul
make him friends with the devil. But
I've done it before.
I know that's the whole point of
That's
this.
why we're doing this in the
That's-
first place.
It's a cycle of pain. Make a deal with the devil to get out of a deal with another devil, but you're still in a deal with another devil.
We're going with all kinds of devils. Like I said, they're all gonna come back and be like, "What the hell happened?" It's like, "Oh, we got like 4 different deals with devils and all that. We're killing another devil for this one devil."
Not even just another devil, an archdevil, a demon lord. Oh,
If
I'll do you one better, an elder one.
Yeah. He is one of the original.
It sounds like we're doing like some Shadow Mordor right now, trying to level up our guy to Overlord.
if you
And
assist
then-
me in this, then shifting alliances makes it possible for me to offer more than I presently can, in addition to what I can offer ahead of time.
So basically, you get a level up in trading.
I also
Out
have
of character.
less restriction in terms of needing to make a deal or kill you.
Guys, this is how we get legendary gear.
How's Strahd taking all this as an aside?
Oh yeah, isn't he around?
Spider Lady's just sitting there, just like, I'm just making the.
Chilling.
This,
Chilling. I ain't even here.
Don't want no part of
Wait,
this.
who all is in the area right now? I don't even know. We're probably in the middle of like a courtroom. over
Oh
there.
my god. All the villagers are like turning and looking. All the servants.
We're in the middle of like
Mum's the
100
word.
people.
I mean, I guess it's Strahd's castle. It's like they probably would just be like, "Oh yeah, just some
It's
vampire demon
Tuesday.
shit." There, yeah, summon that guy again.
Strahd is more or less listening and trying to keep from reacting at present, it seems.
Idiots.
Okay, we'll just
I'm
keep ignoring him
surrounded
for
by
now.
idiots.
Yeah, we'll just keep ignoring him for now to see when he decides to jump in on the conversation.
I mean, they did kill a bunch of other stuff that I didn't think they had any sort of chance doing, but
I mean,
Right now, he's more letting Dagon try and say what it is that he's going to say before
Dandelion.
any. Yeah, Dandelion. Late. Letting him say what he's going to say before any contract is made. Because the more he says on what he is wanting.
oh, he's
then
just
it's-
listening word for word of what he's saying about it.
Right.
He's seeing if he can if he's inciting or trying to catch on to any motives.
Well, I mean, he's making it obvious that his motives are.
Okay, well,
you
yeah,
know,
it's obvious in this case, but
yeah,
ulterior
he
motives.
He wants to take over, basically, and that doing it could give him a bit more power.
Sounds
go
like a
low,
typical
go
Tuesday.
big, go home.
I mean, guys, we just defeated, Acererak out of character. We were planning on taking over the world. Why don't we go defeat a demon lord? Why not?
I thought we were just gonna murder
Start
Hobo.
climbing that totem pole.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can get to 17 before that. That's because I think that's where we're gonna need to be.
I think we're gonna need to be level 30 before we can take him on.
I mean, 10 level 20s, I think, have a shot.
But there's not 10 of us.
I mean, I'm not bringing Miranda. She's a
I could
warlock
probably
to
say,
Dagon.
Dandelion
Yeah, I'm
probably,
gonna go kill Dagon.
I'll probably say
would you bring your
Dandelion probably
powers
doesn't
from?
want to, take me over during that time, so I think I'd be okay to fight.
So wouldn't she lose her powers?
Right?
She wouldn't be a warlock anymore. She'd just be a normal person.
Well, I mean, technically, they have to be rescinded voluntarily. I mean, she gets the power. I don't think she actually draws it from Dagon. She's just made aware of the power.
It depends on the particular details of the pact. Some players have the character actually, do that, but well, present I know this. Dagon's got quite a few agents scouring the shimmer for something or other, and they're exploring different demiplanes, sending back slaves to a portion of the Muckmire where they make their home. That is where their soul has become tethered for their presence, which makes it even more difficult than normal to kill them. If they are within a body of water after dying, they can come back to life again. Unless they are utterly destroyed, till not even the plankton have food to consume.
So basically, it sounds like we're gonna have to fight this guy anyway.
Random question, Dandelion. How's the ship holding up?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Would you like to know more?
It sufficed long enough to find a way out of the Stormhold.
How did you get trapped in the clockwork?
I don't want to talk about it.
A previous agent of mine tried to request some aid, and got captured at the time that they were in the middle of summoning me. Unfortunately, the thing that captured them was shielded against my scrying. Noticing it, I've redoubled my skills with such since then.
How long were you there?
Good 3 years.
Did
Had
they treat
ways
you
of
well?
communicating but not leaving the cell. Unfortunately, too many agents were unable to find ways to the clockwork. I'm curious, though, in that you freed me from there, but then later I met you all. Well, some of you in the Stormhold.
Oh, so this was before? Some weird time stuff must have been going on.
That could be useful for able to make go back before any of these things are able to be reacted to if scryed upon. Still, it would take time. I suppose finding out what Dagon is after, and then getting there first, perhaps.
So, are we considered your agent?
We are in a contract. I've not provided much power, but I have the means.
What's the limitation to your power?
It's not so much a limitation so much as how easily I can spread it if called upon. If I'm teaching information, it takes more time than if I provide the power. But providing it may mean issues if something were to happen to me, or if an agent were to stop working for me.
And how does one become one of your agents? And what do you require of your agents?
A very much different sort of pact than a simple contract.
Out of character, would this make her a warlock?
Yes.
It's the fiend though, so you get a fireball eventually.
It could be the fiend, or it could be other ones that are suitable.
Whew. I wouldn't mind being an agent if you'd have me.
Is this just basically Slowly just becoming an agent of the devil?
Well, she lost one employer. She's trying to find another one. Okay.
She didn't
She
lose.
she put in her
resigned.
2 weeks. Yeah, she put in her 2 weeks. She found a potential.
The economy is
Employer.
rode down right now.
Yeah. She needs to cast it as wide a net as possible.
Eventually,
Gotta
that
get
just
that
rock
resume up
bottom
there.
with just Slowly becoming a stripper.
No.
No, if it hit rock bottom, then she'd be bouncing off of benevolence as they're
Benevolence.
slapping their thigh.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Another avalanche.
It would rock hard.
No.
Everybody's like, no.
Bad mental pictures.
Bad. Leave my mind.
Modify memory.
I can't scrub my
think I
brain
act-
that hard.
I think I actually have access to skills like that as a shadow monk somewhere along the line.
So, I can provide information. I can provide transportation. I can provide some power. Possibly some more items. And the means of securing the construct's contract should this regicide complete.
With the information of how to permanently kill him.
Yes. One of several ways, at least.
And is what you're getting out of this him dying?
Yes.
Should we get into like a group huddle?
You do realize with my size I could probably walk into any huddle that you make. And I have fairly good hearing.
First of all,
It's just just act like you couldn't hear what we were saying.
Sill's gonna be like, well, first of all, I don't want anything to do with killing the demon lord. Data.
Well, I mean, still, you do want to become a subordinate. If he becomes more powerful, you become a more powerful subordinate, right?
Second of all, I don't like. I don't dislike that plan. But thirdly, I have yet to become this.
Shut up! Your logic it makes too much sense.
What was the third point?
Thirdly is I haven't even became his agent yet, so.
But you want to.
He hasn't even said yes. He would take me on as his agent.
I said that I could, depending on how you want to deal with it.
That sounds like Silzen.
What do you mean? There are other ways to. Like. I'm confused.
Dagon wanted the construct's soul. I don't need your soul necessarily to ensure you're working for me.
So basically, just become a contractor.
Be a much more complex sort of contract than the standard minimum to get what fits for discussion.
Out of character, he's definitely not a guy on a good streak right now, and he'll probably point you towards the people to kill.
And that's what Zill wants to do in the end, anyways. Just kill people, make
Basically,
money.
just become a Grim Reaper.
Maybe,
Who better to be than the King of Hell's Grim Reaper?
Honestly, I agree.
Otherwise, I could set you up with some contacts of mine who owe me favors.
Are they as
Oh,
powerful
so you're a
as
loan
he?
shark.
Wow. I think we should all
There are
realize what we're dealing with.
advantages to having different types of agents with different types of capabilities. One would be a fool not to
Broaden their horizon.
possibilities.
This really
So-
makes me want a group huddle, and we just go into the other voice channel. Be like, alright, guys. Alright, guys. This is really tempting.
Well, this is just for
It
Zill
is,
to
isn't
become
it?
his agent.
Well, I get my soul back. I also get to make something.
I mean, we'll all technically get some things.
Dobbs
in
gets
return
riches
for it.
and he's a mercenary.
Bitches.
He gets fucking money.
Well, yeah, we'll all get something in return for doing it.
You know what the Sphinx? Remember what the Sphinx said about killing something on its home turf and looting it. The ancient items. This is an elder one. Think of the artifacts that it may
Oh
have.
yeah. Think of the boss raid.
Deep down, Dobbs is like, this is failing. Fuck.
Well, I mean, listen, don't we have like 50 characters stowed away in a village somewhere?
Listen, guys, we're gonna go
I
kill
think-
And
the
then a
king of
phoenix
hell.
births in the village and it all catches fire.
I'm pretty sure I've restricted it to picking one or two to come with us.
Damn raid prerequisites. 8 to 12
We
players.
need multiple
only.
parties. Yeah.
Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1's
The
the heroes, Group
transportation he
2's the
provides
chaff.
only has 2 seats.
There's too many asses for this train.
It's like a little choo-choo train at like Disneyland.
And what would you have to do with the Frost
Oh,
Hut and
here's
Castle Ebon Peak?
Here's Strauss.
Oh, is that Strahd saying?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
And what would you have to do with the Frost Heart and Castle Ebon Peak? I'm quite content to stay out of this frigid region of this plane.
Godforsaken fucking cesspit of frozen fucking
The DM
mudball.
talks to himself.
There's ample enough individuals who are desperate elsewhere. You lot living in this frozen tundra are a bit hearty, and though some may starve and freeze to death,
Let's face it, they're less
not
desperate.
Exactly. Exactly the point. They don't know the depths that some will go to reach their goals, as they're already facing more than some even dare to dream are a problem.
Guys, this is a big decision. We need more brains.
castle is not necessarily
Shut up.
without merit, mind you. Something that could be said about transportation and sanctuary within the region for agents going from one place to another under a truce, coin and resources coming in, a means from one place to another leaving out. But I do believe that this lot has their own means of providing that, don't you?
What, desperation and poor decisions?
We excel in that.
He's saying in terms of having a way in for his agents to go in, have a truce in a specific area, and leave through somewhere else. Transportation in or out of the Frost Heart, possibility of trading goods or selling or buying stuff, and that you lot have that possibility already without having to deal with Castle Ebon Peak.
Wait, is
Oh,
Strauss trying
yeah.
to get on this deal? We gonna have a Dracula with us?
No, Strahd
No.
is specifically trying to make sure that Dandelion is not going to
Gonna bring
screw
harm.
over Castle Ebon Peak in the process.
I'm glad you talked to yourself about that.
It makes sense though. I'm glad Strahd was there. Feel
Yeah.
like
I'm glad that our characters
Dracula
know what's
felt
going on
old.
because we sure as hell don't. Anyway, I mean, sounds pretty good to me, guy. Who all was there, by the way? I think I already asked this and I forgot.
Pretty much everybody except for Jesse, Leo, Arundel's characters other than Creator, Maker, and Dobbs are not there, but everybody else is there.
So all Sill's like 50 characters are there too.
No, it would be Syl and the
Why you gotta
Yeah.
pick on us? It's not our fault they all got resurrected.
you chose to roll.
Well,
it, so just
Xander
put it
wasn't
as
dead.
is.
I still got Nico. I don't know how much you do against a fucking elder devil.
Go, Nico, die, friend.
goes in for the killing blow.
He
Imagine
becomes
dying.
the next demon lord.
Oh shit.
I think Still's the only one there out of my characters. The others are
I only
doing
have
their
one.
thing.
Everybody's got
Yeah.
like 60 character sheets.
I currently have 9 open on my fucking PDF thing right now.
Dude, I've had my character open for like a week straight. I just haven't.
See, this
closed
is why it would have been a bigger deal for me, because if you guys would have killed me, I didn't have any backup characters to rely on.
You can take one of mine, I promise.
No, all of mine are
Whatever
just,
you want to play,
yeah, they
I
don't do
guarantee you I got
anything.
somebody to fit that niche.
So, think on it. Discuss it amongst yourselves.
Next time on Track.
Oh, Still's like, well, I still want to be your agent. I don't care about that other thing.
We still need to work out the details on that.
Sign on the dotted line. I need a job. Point me in things direction and things to kill.
But once you've had
Oh,
time
oh.
to think it over, draw the fucking magic circle properly next time.
I don't know. If you come out
about-
this adorable, I might draw it like this again.
Maker will ask about the details of a proper magic circle to do.
I love it. It's like, ooh, look at the second the summoning app.
I just, the voice is, however he tries to say it, is coming out all squeaky.
Yeah, it turns out it's really high pitched and squeaky, not this deep voice, Micah. Today it's like we roll the dice every time we go out to see if we get the coronavirus or not.
Oh jeez. I'm on full quarantine just because
You're an old
I'm
man.
pathetic right now and I'm not going outside.
Yeah.
Just job
So-
wise.
So it'd be the big group contract first, and then the adjustment afterwards.
I mean, the adjustment could be, he takes you over for the next 48 seconds and fucks off in the corner to fulfill his end of the bargain.
That sounds non-PG.
God.
Thing
Like
is,
using-
that particular contract was already sent in details-wise. This larger contract would be more hidden for obvious
mean,
reasons.
If you have to take him over for something you absolutely want, I mean, what's your favorite food? We can pick it. We could probably make it up. You can take him over. to
Make him
eat.
a cake.
Fuck yeah.
He'll
Cake.
probably just say like child souls for like what he wants to eat.
He did mention that,
He
possessing
did,
somebody
yeah.
does, have purpose in things that non-possession doesn't provide, since he literally has no actual mouth.
Oh yeah, because he can't taste or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to jerk off in the corner with me, he could.
These nuts.
By the way, that'd be a real quickie.
Well,
I'm sure
depends on
there's
your
spells
roll.
for that.
It depends on my rolls.
You might roll a 1 and it could be a good thing.
Oh my god, it's how many fucking rounds is that? It's like 8 rounds of rolling.
God.
I'll take
This
my
is what you get, Micah.
leave for now.
Bye
I'll see you
bye.
later.
Did I get instructed on the circle?
He just points and says, "That's inverted. That's not supposed to be a fucking triangle. That's supposed to be a 5-pointed star. That's supposed to look more like a bird, not like a snake that's spiraling around itself. And that one is definitely not supposed to look like somebody's dog crept on the floor.
Dang, I'm getting schooled.
Got some
So,
skills there.
Supposed to
we'll-
look more like an eldritch abomination that derives madness at the look of it. Of course, you can't draw it exactly right, but still. Come on.
I'm pretty sure I have an idea of how to dry that.
So we'll give you a ring when we're done discussing it amongst ourselves.
Fuck yeah.
What ring?
Let's go kill a god.
Just a typical Thursday for us, huh?
Yeah.
Well, there might be need for some leveling up along the way, but I mean, if we're gonna succeed.
What
Is
is
there
leveling
something
up?
that you're needing done
No, this is out of
expediently?
Well, I've done
Fiance
without
and
my
I
soul for.
would like to have the wedding with as many present as possible.
So what you're saying is you don't want us to go fuck off until after the wedding?
Yeah, this seems like an after the wedding kind of thing.
I would certainly hope so. It also gives time to ensure that such an arrangement is sufficient.
So yeah, Danton, we'll give you a call after this wedding, and once we've gone over the details.
Hey, take him over and eat some cake.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
sure.
gonna be
If
good.
you want, if you want to join in the wedding, just go up, possess me. I'm sure everybody will love to have you.
Not yet, but
It's just for the reception.
perhaps
Some good alcohol, some great hors d'oeuvres.
perhaps a bit later. Few ideas.
I mean, as long as you don't do any party crashing.
Or try to make
And by
tieflings.
crashing, he means like literally like demon crashing into it and destroying.
There's a diva here somewhere.
Is she with us?
Yes.
Out of character, I'd be hoping to just trick him into using the extra time.
Yeah, that's what I figured too. And that's probably what he thought as well.
Well, until we meet again. He poof vanishes.
And Strahd's like,
Phew, that's an interesting guy right there, huh?
That is a exceedingly dangerous thing to discuss.
So you know what we were doing, huh?
Isn't he such a nice guy?
So Frost is gonna
Dobbs
point
just
out.
sits back in a chair, kind of picking at his sword, going, "You're all gonna die."
You're gonna die with us.
We'll all die together.
So we're
Yay,
supposed
friendship.
to discuss this, but I'd like to point out that Syl here could potentially just be telepathically telling Dandelion everything. Unintentionally. Doesn't have to be intentional.
No,
You know,
if anybody, it'd be
I
Elwyn.
wouldn't worry about
Or
it too
Elwyn.
much.
Sorry, not Syl. God damn it.
Oh, yeah, me. Well, I mean, me and him haven't had any contact since then, other than the fact of the whole, possession thing. You can probably see me through my eyes right now. See you through my eyes right now. He's probably like
Your eyes
chuckling
turn
to
yellow
himself.
when you get taken over. Apparently.
For 1 second, he takes me over, laughs at you, and then goes back.
41 more seconds.
Arendelle's just like keeping track.
No, it's 48.
No, 47. He already did 12.
Yeah, but I think this is
And cute animals.
And tentacle.
and little devil.
And little devils. very terrifying, little devil.
Little Debbie's.
Yep, Mike is typing up the final message.
So, with that said, Strahd suggests tabling it for now and discussing the plans, making sure everything is as tight and loophole free as possible before contacting Dantaline again and taking the time to look over it multiple times. And
Watch us not even consult him and just kind of do it.
Bah!
Listen, I'm glad we got somebody like Strauss who isn't us.
and then you would all head down.
You'd like to think that, but then Micah rolls a die and Strahd's extra dumb that day.
Pulls the 8-pack triple Leo disguise.
Yep. And then you all head down to the ceremony that Leo and Kraz and the others were preparing.
And we go
What
dance
does that
naked around the
do?
bonfire.
That's how it ended last time.
No, but what would that ceremony actually do?
So
To us.
that is the atonement ceremony that was being prepared. So that
Right.
is reverting you to your original alignment. And then in character, we can discuss what will happen between sessions, or if there's something that somebody wants to roleplay out in session, we can start with that next time.
So
Syl's
what's
never
Syl's
changed her alignment. She's been
She-
neutral evil from the beginning.
I know, because she's the only one of the only ones who's actually resisted it.
Yeah, but
Oh, you were
she's
one.
resisted all the
You
attempts
were
to be
one
evil.
failed attempt to kill, to take control and kill her. Because you would have turned lawful evil at that point and then become its pawn.
Yep.
Sure, we'll go with that.
So, with that said, anything else that anybody would like to do
Oh god.
to end this session off other than the burp? Before we take things off air.
I'll just mention the fact that not only have I created a very interesting opportunity with the contract, but I also got let us speak to Dantaline again.
Well, Syl's gonna
And now
talk
we
to
got
him.
So much fun, isn't it?
Syl's gonna summon him.
46
by
seconds.
Oh, like you had like your watch on.
48.
46 seconds. No, we're just counting from the 1 second possession just to him to say something.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's out of character.
Oh.
Anyway,
Didn't say that beforehand.
it's kind of obvious he already left. But all right then.
But that's not how possessions
But
work.
he never truly left. He resides within me.
And
Good
then
night,
we'll end
everybody.
the session